15-4.
That's also very good.
Apparently Fisher's on fire this year. RIT went 18-1. That was another college I went.
Oh, that's right. RIT
Framing,
was kind of on the
farming.
rise.
RIT's always been really good. Salisbury was 19-0. Stevens is no longer E8.
Yeah, I think they dipped out.
Yeah, Middle Atlantic Conference. No, they went 15-3.
Anybody else looking forward to Night Rain coming out next week?
I'm not
Looking
getting
forward
it.
to watching.
Yeah, I'm not
What
getting
the
it.
hell is that?
It's the Elden Ring spin-off standalone game.
Oh, I thought that was going on Switch too, and that was really it.
What's up, Choke?
No, that's
No,
like
that's
the
a
different game
that's a
that they
different
announced.
thing.
It's a different game mode.
Oh,
That's a different game entirely.
looks like the game is Tufts Dickinson.
Dickinson, whoa.
Is
That's
what?
they called. That's what they called me in high school.
Yeah, same.
Dickinson's gonna get fucking actually beat RIT. Oh, it's 12-10. Yeah, beat RIT. Actually, I'm surprised. But they do not have a good.
Wait, Vegas. The way I have your guys' pictures on stream,
RPI. Shit.
it's like you got a little unicorn horn
Yeah,
because of
I
the
like having a
spear
little
from
unicorn.
Damocles.
Dude, I need to get a Twitch account.
No, you don't. Twitch sucks. Don't go to Twitch.
What?
It's all about the YouTubes.
RPI made it
Twitch
pretty
is
far
cool.
this year.
No, I mean like I don't even have like one to watch.
Oh, yeah, you could make
RPI made it to
an
the
account.
quarterfinals this year.
I thought you had another account. Wasn't it like something kid?
Kid
Fisher
Chicken,
made
yeah,
the
Yeah,
second
Kid
round.
Chicken.
yeah, but I forgot the password for that too.
The only thing I think of when I hear Kid Chicken is just a Yamato portrait.
Oh,
I think this game against Dickinson and Tufts is gonna be a blowout.
oh no! What did I just?
Man,
do?
I haven't played that game in a while. Deadlock.
I mean, I think the last time I played was like I have it on Steam. Let me see. I think it's September.
Last time you played what?
Deadlock.
Pretty sure there's a huge overhaul coming to it right now.
Taboo and I it's like once a week. Taboo and I'll be like, "Hey, you seen Deadlock?" And I'll say no, and he says, "Ah, all right," and then that's the conversation.
Yep.
October 2024 is the last time I played.
That's not bad.
As opposed to October 2025.
All I do is
Hasn't
check
happened yet.
whatever Jelly and them are all posting, and that's it. They're my news.
They're your news.
My news.
Da-da-da! Any zip files?
I'm trying so hard to find songs I like for this session.
Whoa, Buddy's got his Undying Game shirt on. I think I still have that somewhere.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot I was wearing this shit.
Undying Game.
Yep.
More like Dead Game.
More like I don't know what the hell
More
happened
like-
to it. Yeah.
Get shit out.
There was some.
What are they doing? Are they still working on it?
making there?
There's no shot they're still working on
Are they
it,
still
right?
working on it?
I think they're still working on it. Yeah.
With whose money?
I mean, some of the ways that they've paid for stuff is a little.
The last time they posted, I just realized
A
in their
little.
Discord was Christmas. They said Happy Holidays from Undying Games. This was the last time they made a post. So that was 5 months ago. Almost 6
I think I
months ago.
unsubscribed. I think I
They're still
unsubscribed from their YouTube. Like when I saw a Happy Holidays post, like some time ago, and I was like, man, that's all I see nowadays
my
from
God.
this YouTube. Unsubscribe.
I also totally forgot about this. Speaking of random side quest video games, you guys remember King's
Dude,
Hunt?
what are you watching?
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
King's Hunt.
King's
I
Hunt
remember all
announced
th-
that they're
all
working on
3
a new
hours I played.
game,
They're working
Oh,
on a
yeah,
new
yeah.
game.
Quantum Threshold. It's a VR like sci-fi shooter.
What's
You're-
his nuts? From Fault. They're like public
Gosh, all
relations
these-
guy.
All these games.
He went to King's Hunt. He worked for King's.
He must be working on Quantum Threshold then.
Maybe.
Well, the
King's Hunt's
What
weird
are
because
you
it was like a
watching?
completely different
Why
concept
there's so
at
many
first.
colors?
yeah. Well, they scrapped King's Hunt. I know that, but yeah, it's Vaki Games. Like the company is working on this thing called
Yeah.
Quantum Threshold. So everyone's reaction to this was like, "What the hell is this?" They're like, this isn't King song.
I don't like this song either. Ah!
This guy's getting mad.
Dude, I've been trying to create a zip file for 25 minutes.
Oh,
I
boy.
have
Oh my!
I
oh
have
my goodness.
5 songs right now.
Oh my goodness!
I'm mad. I don't know
Right,
why. None of these songs sound good.
Any zip filers?
Any zip
just
files?
sing to us whenever you're not
Ooh, that could work.
DMing. Just sing the songs to us.
Sing the
yeah,
song,
sing
sounds
them.
like she's singing.
Okay, this one's fine, and I'm gonna have to go with fine for now.
Just like the wide window. Sings the song,
Sing a
sounds
song,
like she's
listen.
singing.
Mr. DM, I don't mean to
Baby.
crush your creative spirit throughout this song quest,
Oh boy.
but I don't think
Quest.
we use more than like 5 or 6 songs per episode.
I know, but I always like to have options.
That's fair.
I have found a 6th song that is
Hey,
fine enough to work.
Fine enough. We'll take fine enough.
I like the AI songs.
I
Oh,
like
boy.
the Plankton AI songs. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's the music video Z.
Oh, I see.
Music apply. Okay. Zip.
Yeah, I was looking
Compress.
over at you, and there was RGB taboo over there. It was crazy.
Wait, do it again.
Just having a little rave over here.
Do a
waiting
flip.
for me to start.
I wasn't watching.
Yep.
This is gonna be the theme song to my game.
Oh boy.
Right
Theme song to your games.
there.
Can I listen to that on stream?
Should I click it on stream?
Yes, we can. Yes, I
Yeah, yeah,
can.
you can. Yeah, yeah. It's
Suno
just a
link.
song, dude.
What is Suno?
It's just a song.
Yeah, it's just a song.
It's a song.
Ass and titties.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Rock atmospheric, dark techno rock, classical techno. Nice.
That sounds like a mouthful.
Subtle
Sounds
classical
fucking good.
elements.
This is the D&D episode, Mangoose. This song's fire. I don't think it really fits the episode, but hey, I'll listen to it.
The song's fucking good, right?
It's pretty good.
This is
Yeah,
jamming.
I like it.
I think it fits a supernatural theme.
Ooh. We ever fight an otherworldly patron?
Suspicious download blocked.
Hey, hey, Mr. Raven guy, I knocked at your door very long ago, and this guy
Did
never
you?
answered. I'm a little offended. A little offended.
Where
to
is
be
it?
honest.
It's not
I
even
knocked
on
at your
here.
door.
I don't even see
What are you
it.
talking
It's because I knocked so long ago that it probably expired by now.
Oh,
I mean,
well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna invite you.
suspicious download block.
Yeah, I got that.
What?
Suspicious
Yeah, I got
download
it too.
blocked.
What are you?
What's on
what
that
are you
zip file,
suspicious?
buddy?
Malware.
No, there's
What are you
literally
suspiciously sending me?
Should I
Mr.
download
DM?
suspicious file?
same
I
thing.
downloaded
that
the suspicious file.
I'm downloading it.
I
Ah!
will I'll make it a general instead of a music.
That's a cool
folder,
song. I like
maybe?
that. Well, I downloaded
Apply.
it.
Okay.
I like this song. Mysterium B. Oh, my favorite.
It's all good. I got the.
nothing like some good old Mysterium B.
Oh, it's got desktop on here. Maybe that's why I was suspicious. Bro, can you accept
Yeah.
my invite now? See,
Can I, bro? What do you mean? Can I? I
Bro.
was knocking at
Bro.
your door.
bro.
Bruh.
Bro,
Bruh.
I literally didn't even get a notification. Hey, there he is.
God,
Nice.
oh
We're in,
my
baby.
God. Sure, chat.
We're in.
Hey guys, can we play Dungeons and Dragons now? We're 15 minutes over time.
Hey, true.
I like
And
to. I like.
was here
I like
on
to
time.
be on time, guys. I like to be on time. I never like to waste any time in the early
Yeah,
D&D
all
session.
right, dude.
come on down to the Sleeping Giant.
Okay. Speaking of, you guys can play The Sleeping Giant first.
Oh, bye.
Ooh,
Got their own music.
sleeping giant.
This is the song I couldn't figure out what I wanted, so I'm sorry if you hate it.
Oh.
Oh, I just started. I fucking hate it.
Yeah,
That's
it's all right. I figured.
This is horrible.
This is horrible. I think I'm actually just done for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the
all right.
song.
See you next
I just hate you guys.
Yeah, that's what it
In
is.
fact, I do like the song, but yeah, I still. Okay. So, last time you guys met a mysterious figure named the Osprey, later to be named as Theron Varick, a high up in the city that oversees a few different operations, and Leonidas saved him from being killed by a magical explosion upon following a mysterious figure at the site of the assassination attempt. Galbos and Rickard pursued and took the figure down, defeating him, not taking him alive as they were hoping for, but regardless, he was defeated. So the group found an interesting symbol on his spell book, a insignia with a dragon shaped creature with 5 dragon heads. And after this, the group went back to Theron Varick and just checked up on him, saw how he was doing. The 2 guards who were stationed there had gotten some healers and some reinforcements there for just to see to his wounds, and he assured the group he was all right. He thanked them for what they had done that night and told them that it didn't go unnoticed. Then they'll receive some form of payment. After this, the group kind of broke. Met a interesting figure singing an even more interesting song at a tavern nearby. The tavern's name was the Silver Spirit, and this bard's name was Dalkin, a brother of the blacksmith that Leonidas utilized to craft his regalia armor set. So, after meeting this second Dalkin brother, the group split off and everyone went their separate ways to go home for the night. Dal saying that he'd meet up with you guys, maybe end up getting some gigs at the Sleeping Giant, and other than that, that was pretty much the conversation that was had. So the next morning, if you guys have not already taken a long rest, you may. All right, it is the next morning. Rickard and Leonidas, what are you guys doing?
Rickard's toiling away in the smith, waiting for everyone to show up.
Leonidas is in his chair in the front lawn again, basking in the morning glow.
Okay. Do you bake in the sun in your armor?
Yes.
Oh, you're insane.
Yep. He loves it.
All right. Okay. All right. The helmet and everything?
Yep.
Okay.
Eyes closed.
Okay. That's gotta be quite the sight. People walking by just fully, the sun shining off this guy's breastplate, blinding people.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, that's good. Leonidas, you're outside. Make a perception check.
Ooh.
As you're listening to,
I cast guidance on myself.
Passers-by.
Oh, wait, ignore that. Okay, that's horrible. Ignore it. Just clicked that and got a natural 20. 16.
16. Yeah. You hear someone mention a public speech by the Prince of Zalvaris, and that's really all you hear.
Like someone mentioned that this person's doing a speech?
Yes.
Okay. takes note of it.
Okay. Valen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna gotten up and just been with the family in the morning, and then head on over to the Bastion just to check things out, make sure everything's all upkept, and I guess go meet up with the rest of the group. Stop by Sleeping Giant's always on the way, so always stop by there first. Just kind of pop in.
Sure. I guess yeah. With that, as Valen gets to the Sleeping Giant, Galbos, Damocles, what are you guys up to?
Okay.
I'll be at the Sleeping Giant. Want to talk to Damocles.
Okay.
I want to cook again.
Okay.
Another breakfast bone broth with steak.
All right. Same
Hopefully
one.
it's better this time. Smile.
It's a different
It
one.
was delicious.
Same like base, but like different ingredients. It's gonna be a dragon steak this time.
Ooh, dragon steak.
Or It's,
Holy.
like, it's dragon bone, but the steak
Oh.
is like flavor. Like the main ingredient's the bone.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Galbos, you said you wanted to talk to Damocles.
Oh, hey, Damocles.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about something there. You got your in, but it seems like we're not around a lot. I was wondering if you would need some help, maybe a waitress, perhaps somebody to
What?
run things where you're going.
Yeah, I could use some help.
Hey, when I met me Mary, I met her in a bar. She's quite a skilled hand at tavern work, and it'd be nice to move me Violet over here to the to our little garrison place. It'd be nice. I'd like to have some armed guards around, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Hey, sounds like a plan. I'll let Mary know, and she'll come over, familiarize herself with the inn, with how things
All right.
operate.
Sounds like a plan. I'm excited.
Excellent.
So yeah, Valen, you overhear that as you
Door
walk in.
blasts
Oh,
open.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
No. What the?
Oh, somebody ate their Wheaties this morning.
My bad, Damocles. I pushed a little too hard.
You have
Hey, guys,
strength.
do it. Your door's just weak.
Sure. Sure. The door's weak.
Yep.
Anyways, how you guys doing this morning?
I'm cooking.
Oh, yeah. You did make a pretty good whatever that was last time. No fire today, right?
Fire. What fire?
Last time you were cooking, smelled a little burning something back there.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get better. Slowly but surely.
That's what, no, listen, the effort's what counts.
I'll
Anyways, I
figure it
was,
out one day.
Accomplished cook there, Valen.
Well, myself, not so much, but who am I to judge, really?
Damocles, you can go ahead and roll a skill check for the cooking.
What are we looking for here?
D20 plus
Con?
con, and then
14.
you do have proficiency with cooking.
No,
is that correct?
I don't.
You do not. Okay, so
No.
yeah, just
Oh, I get
D20 plus
do
con.
that, right?
Just let
Huh?
me know. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, deep 20 plus con is 14.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Linus.
I was just gonna say, let me know when Rickard walks out into the front.
Gotcha. Okay, that works with me. Okay, yeah, you're good. Anything else for residents of the Sleeping Giant or current bodies there?
I was just popping in here before I head into the city. You guys want to go meet up with the others, or what's your plan?
We wait
Up
around
food
here,
first.
they'll probably show up themselves.
Huh?
Have some food first. I just
Yeah.
made breakfast.
Yeah, all right. No problem. In no rush.
All right. Very well. Valen, you partake. Damocles, you partake.
Yep.
All right. Galbos.
Mhm.
Cool, yo.
Yeah. W food.
W food. Okay. Are you
What's up,
guys
Choke?
waiting around for the other two then?
Holy. Thank you for the
Apple
reset,
Sleeping
Choke.
Giant.
21 months in a row. 26 total,
Okay,
goddamn.
I will kick back.
Thank you
on
very
some
much, Choke.
Table in the corner and just kind of hang out.
Rickard, how long does it take you to emerge from your shop?
Yeah, Ricker didn't have much to do that night. He really didn't do anything. Probably started at 3 a.m.
Oh, we
Got the boys
3
up.
a.m.
Got the boys up at 5.
Oh my god.
It'd probably be like 10 or 11.
Okay.
All right. It's almost noon
Jesus.
when Rickard comes outside from the sanctuary of was it the sanctuary of the helmed men or something?
The masked man.
The masked,
The masked
men.
men. Okay. After Rickard emerges from the UMM.
Wow, they're not here yet. I'm pretty sure I told them to come here.
Rickard! About time you get out of there. What took you so long?
Well, one of us actually does something besides nothing.
You know, Rickard, it's times like these where you just need to take a seat, look at the sun, close your eyes, and just imagine what it would be like to be back in Azuma. Underneath the beautiful, glorious sun. What a treat.
He just leans back
Like-
in his chair again.
Life lessons with Leonidas. Sometimes you just have to lean back and look at the sun.
Bro.
You know, I was in Azuma for some time and it kind of sucked. So I'd rather not do that.
Really, what part were you in?
Yeah.
The bad kind.
I tend not to go there. Maybe one day on one of my missions with the Talons, they'll send me there, but I gotta get back first to Regalia. Anyways.
You get missions from a bird.
No, actually, my unit, we are called the Briere's Talons, special units of the kingdom. We get sent out by the king and queen on diplomatic missions. Could be across the continent itself, or even bridging the gap between others. I am actually part of the newest unit, and that's why I need to find my friends again.
Ah, so you are a little bird. No wonder you washed ashore here.
Fear not, Rickard. The Talons strike with great demeanor.
As he kind
Birds are
of shakes
weird.
his arm in the air.
Birds are weird.
Have you seen... Okay, so I haven't seen them come by yet. Are we supposed to meet them at the Sleeping Giant?
I have no idea. It seems this group can't follow its leader's instructions. I'll have to give you all some discipline.
Well,
As he kind of leans forward in the chair now, looking at the sun.
it's not the
I wasn't
morning
here for
anymore.
instructions.
What?
I wasn't here for instructions.
It's all the same to me.
Yeah, well, we should probably go head over there. Oh, and by the way, I heard some passers-by talking about the Prince of Zelvaris making a speech today. Maybe we could go check
Who
that
cares?
out. What?
I'm alright.
What?
Pass.
Pass?
Listen, unlike you, like I said earlier, I actually stay busy. From sun up to sundown.
Well, maybe a little
Now
bit
let's-
of entertainment wouldn't kill you.
Pass.
Very well.
Alright, let me clean up for like 2 seconds.
You don't need to clean up. I think you look like that all the time.
He'll just rip off like a part of his shirt, get some of the soot off his arms, just chuck it on the ground. All right, I'm cleaned up. Let's roll.
You best have your helmet and friends there. Pick that up later. I'd hate to leave trash on the front like this.
It's all right. There's already some here. He'll just point to you.
Ah, good one, Rickard. Why don't you tell the others that one? I'm sure they'll get a good chuckle out of it.
He definitely will. All right, brother. I'm going to go figure out. Let's go.
Let's head out.
We'll skedaddle our way over to the sleeping giant.
Okay. Both of you make a perception check as you're heading over to the sleeping giant. Another one, just listening and observing everything around you.
That's the chaos. The perception.
Perception, indeed.
17.
23.
Ooh.
23.
Yep.
This guy's perspective.
All right.
He's
This guy, this guy's
He's
for
Perspecting. Yeah.
I'm perceiving. I'm perceiving.
Percepting. Yeah.
You hear Rickard after Leonidas had dared mention the activity of hearing the prince's speech today. It's just kind of in the back of your mind, and you do pick up on someone else talking about it. They talk about the prince addressing and fielding questions of the incident from a few weeks ago of the explosion at the palace. And that it would take place at midday today.
I
Does
hear
he
that, or
where,
Rickard hears
by
that?
chance?
Rickard hears that.
Okay.
Does he hear
Oh shit.
where by chance, or just
At
time?
the palace steps.
all right? You keep on walking.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys get to the sleeping giant successfully.
Nice.
No
traps?
No murders.
Good.
No traps. No traps. No
Good,
traps.
Good. No blowy up explosions.
No, not this time. Actually, make a dexterity saving.
Hold up.
Front door blows up.
Zin blows it up again. Or
Where's that
Zin.
redstone?
Valen.
Who put that there?
Valen leaves and slams it open again.
Oh my god.
Damocles, I've rigged your front door with 10 tons of explosives. The next customer in here is gonna die.
Oh my god.
We're all
And the
going
rest-
with them too.
Alright, Leonidas will walk in the front door.
Good
Make
day,
a
my
dexterity
fellow.
saving.
Good day, my
Dexterity
fellow
saving throw
adventurers.
against TNT. Oh, okay.
About time you showed up, Leonidas.
Well, I didn't want it to be rude. I had to wait for Rickard here. He was going hard in his shop again.
Yes, you children could learn a little good work ethic.
You?
As he ponies up to the bar, sniffs the air a little bit.
Just about as sweaty as always, don't worry.
Ooh, Damocles, do you have a little something back there?
I do, but apparently I don't have a good work ethic.
Oh.
I wasn't talking to you. You are.
Oh, okay.
How old are you? How old are you? Like 50?
Oh, I'm 21.
Ah,
Oh, that does smell
looks
good.
quite deceiving.
Damocles.
Yeah, I know.
Damocles, that smells better than yesterday.
Well, that's good. It's a dragon bone broth with some steak.
Oh, dragon.
Yeah,
Never had me some of that. Mind if I try?
absolutely go for it.
What
Picks
flavor of dragon is it?
Picks up a bowl.
I don't know. They didn't tell me.
What does
I'm not
dragon
eating
taste
the
like?
black dragon bone.
Oh, black dragon would be something. I've heard many a story about that one.
As he tilts his helmet back and then drinks the soup.
Rickard will
Tastes-
pony up and
tastes-
grab
tastes
a
pretty
bowl
good.
as well.
Wow! Much better than yesterday. Good on you, Damocles. You're getting better at this.
Thanks. I'm trying. I know it's not going to be great all the time, but got to
Goes-
get better at it somehow.
Goes to dap him up.
What the hell?
I'm just
My
confused 'cause I have
man!
no idea what that
Pots
is.
and pans!
All right.
Leonidas, what are you doing?
Showing some respect for this individual. Cooking
Something
a
we
fine
do back
meal
at
today.
Azuma.
A little something I learned back in Regalia.
So what are your plans today, lads?
Oh yeah. Also, since you've eaten the soup, you have advantage on saving throws against the frightened condition for 8 hours.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Do we get all
Galbos,
benefit from that?
Yes,
Oh my god.
everyone who partakes.
Yep.
Didn't eat the soup yet.
Nope.
I didn't have anything particularly in mind, but this morning when I was sitting out front of the sanctuary, I overheard some citizens talking about how the prince himself of Zelvaris here would be fielding questions, potentially, about,
Hey.
I don't know anything, but he's some,
Ew,
apparently
figure
he can
out
speak
what happened with that
somewhere.
explosion.
It could have to do with that. Although we
I
are
wanna go
quite
get in a
some
fight
time
today.
past when that happened.
I've gotten into a fight recently. Want to go get into a fight?
That's always on the board, Damocles.
I'm
Yes,
glad.
I'm always looking to get into a fight.
If the doppelgangers
What
are
up,
still
Darko?
amongst us, then I'm sure
Choke,
they'll
Sword and Shield's great, buddy.
at least want to be at a place where a lot of people will be.
I almost forgot.
Like you know, a speech given by the prince.
Apparently,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was...
It's at like the
Exactly.
palace steps or something like that later.
Oh, you
Oh.
heard.
Exactly. Nice.
You heard more details.
That's all anybody's talking about.
Ah,
Honestly, I find it quite annoying.
I mean, welcome to the city, right? Kinda
Yeah.
is involved with that.
I hate this city.
It seems to be doing all right
Okay.
so far, but it definitely has its weird bits about it. Oh
Don
yes,
will stand up.
that
I have
reminds
nothing
me.
else to do today, so
That reminds me. Can we talk about how that half-orc woman, upon my inspection, has been dead for days, but she ran right past us.
Looks around.
I mean, we are behind closed doors now. I don't think anyone's going to be hearing that.
Leonidas, I don't really understand how you don't understand that was definitely a doppelganger. But
Well, after sleeping on it, I definitely processed that information. You know,
I'm
I'm not
glad.
really used to these doppelgangers yet, considering I've only been in this area for a short while now. It's all foreign to me.
Between the doppelgangers and the damn drow, this city is infested with things we all hate. Can we all agree on that?
Rickard, why do
No,
you hate the
it's
drow?
right.
I don't think I agree with you on that one, Rickard.
Now, follow me here. The doppelgangers are a big problem.
Correct.
correct.
We need to find Valcor. And more importantly, I have already acquired 3 of you to agree with me that his book is of muy importantes to us. That's right, muy importantes to us. Now, when we find him, he can either tell us what's in the book, or we take it from him.
I advise
He can
going
have the
against stealing,
He can
but...
have, it's not stealing, he can have the book back,
Well,
but we need information.
I
And I
could try
need to
to...
know what is in that book.
I could try to
specifically-
persuade it out of his hands.
Smart. I'm pretty. Let me do the talking, brother. You are
Very well, Rickard. I could
a
help you,
little
though.
green behind the ears, though, as they say.
Oh, I'm not one to interrogate, I'll tell you that.
I don't know who says that, but all right. Well, we have a few things to do today then.
And
Burps through
he'll probably
helmet.
be at that. He'll probably be at that thingy. We go there. You guys listen to whatever that douchebag Prince has to say, and I will look for Valcor. Now, if he happens to get a little handsy with me, Damocles, I will sign for you. That probably will make you do what you want to do. You want to get a little scuffle, a little fisticuffs. That knocks off like 2 or 3 things off of our list today.
Rickard, you told me you'd pass on the speech today. What is this? You've changed your mind?
Yes.
You want the
I
book?
have.
Okay.
The book is numero importante to us.
Right.
Number 1.
I got that.
The top of the list.
Record, is that common? I'm not really. What are you saying?
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
hate
throwing
speaking
I'm
some kind of
throwing
language.
a little Elvish in there.
Oh, I know Elvish, and that is not Elvish.
I so happen to speak Elvish as well, and I don't.
Well, then how do you not understand it?
It's that South of Zoomin.
Yeah, must be some kind of accent on that one.
It must be the Elvish accent. I apologize.
Weird, yeah.
Yes, it's probably from the hills from where I'm from.
More of an underground drawl, yes?
No. I'd rather die than be a drow.
Okay.
Oh my.
Listen, we understand you don't like the drow, but certainly they haven't hurt you that bad.
Oh, they have.
Wait,
what?
I'm not here to discuss politics.
Exactly.
I'm gonna listen to
Just
this speech.
know that we all hate them.
Alright, we're probably losing time. What? I don't know
Fallon
what
is
is going
walking
on
out
to
the door.
speak, but we
He's
should
walking out
probably
the door.
go. Yeah,
Yeah, Leonidas will follow Valen
Oh
out.
man. Oh, it's so funny.
It's a good group we got,
Hey.
yeah?
It's a great
At some
group.
point, I'd like to stop by the library and talk to Emma and my friend there. See if she knows anything about this symbol we found.
I agree. We could probably go there after the speech.
Talking to
Just
who,
be
where?
clear, I do not want to fight her, so
Well, I don't go around looking for fights either, Galbos. I think that's just Rickard.
It's not me, it's Damocles. I just happen to go along with whatever you guys want. Speaking of things that you want, Galbos, you still owe me a meeting with your wife.
I don't owe you a meeting with my wife. What?
You promised.
I did not promise you nothing.
If Valen's
I'm
already
not kidding
gone,
why you think that would be the case.
Leonidas is with him.
You said that she would want to know what the book says. Valkor's book. How
I
am I
said
supposed
she
to
could
tell her?
probably author her own book if she wanted to.
Exactly. It's alright, Galbos, don't worry. I'll be clean when we meet her.
As he slings his arm around you and pats you on the back.
Oh. God, you smell like an orc's nutsack.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Valen's just walking. He's walking.
Yeah, I know.
the
Leonidas is with
castle
Valen.
steps.
All right. Oh man, you guys can play in front of the sapphire.
I think you accidentally did not say Mysterium D.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get there.
Yippee!
Yippee! Oh man. What a morning.
The Prince of Zalvaris, huh?
A
All right.
prince.
I think I know that guy.
This guy's been alive for like thousands of years. He probably has a few bastard children.
Hey.
Wait, who's
Man.
there, Bolterson?
He's
No,
a
what the
drow.
Oh. Okay. All right. Here we go. Song. Good. Where are we at?
The castle steps, of course.
This guy's a genius.
Yes.
Whoa!
Okay.
It's a cool looking dude. That I do not know.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know him at all. All right. You guys get to the castle steps of Zarvatus. In the near the northwestern part of Zarvatus. And you see a crowd of people. Like hundreds of people. They're all crowded around the steps of the palace, the hill that goes up and that the palace sits on. And everyone is talking. You know, there's a lot of chatter going on. It's quite loud. But probably 2 minutes after you guys arrive, the sun is at high noon, and from the top gate at the very top of the stairs, a figure appears. A figure that's, you know, robed in dark, but there's some shimmer on the robes. It's pretty far away. As they descend down the steps, the white hair and the blue garb becomes apparent. And then finally, at the base of the steps near it's kind of like a building that's you go up into, and then from there the staircase, the rest of the hill up the palace stems from that. So from this primary building here, supposedly this individual, the Prince of Zarvaris, descends. Long white hair, typical drow skin tone. He has a glowing blue pattern, some tattoo on the side of his face that's surrounding one of his eyes. And he, while silent, everyone is in the crowd. Everyone starts to quiet down, just kind of feeling the reverence that the crowd has for this figure as he quietly walks down the steps and gets maybe 6-7 steps. There's a little platform that he stands on. I mean, any of you who have been to royal speeches or hearings or things like that, Leonidas, you'd have definitely been to some at Regalia. Rickard, you've probably been to a few in your days, and this is pretty intimate for a person of this power, for a ruler to be like this close to their audience. But everyone's being really respectful. There's no like guards that are having to hold the people back. Everyone's just waiting for this prince to start talking. And then you hear his voice is louder. It's kind of, he has a talking tone, but it's projected among the entire crowd so that everyone can hear him. Whether it's magic or you assume it's magic, but it's nothing that's suppressive, or it's just his talking voice that's spread over the entire palace square here at the base of the hill. People of Zarvaris, you come not in fear, but in demand of clarity. That is not only your right, it is your strength. What occurred 3 weeks ago beneath this palace was not an act of rebellion. It was not sabotage. It was a reverberation of a miracle. One that demanded a price no scribe could record, no mage could predict. When lives are taken, the world bends. But when lives are returned, it bends harder. In our effort to restore that which was unjustly stolen, many lives, many families, my sister, your princess, we unlocked a current buried for too long in some artifact that we used. The result was explosive, yes, but It was as contained as it could be, taking place in the palace's ritual room. There was no safer place in the city it could have been done. The explosion that occurred 3 weeks ago could have been much worse if we had done this anywhere else. So I assure you, we did our due diligence. Those whispering about destabilization, I invite you to walk the halls of the palace today. To those claiming divine punishments, I invite you to show me the hand of the god who dared it. And to those who believe Zarvaris is vulnerable, I say this. Zarvaris was born in Dragonfire. It has survived worse than resurrections. We do not regret our actions. We do not fear the cost of compassion. I will not stand idle while opportunists use grief to sow paranoia within my city, within your city. And that city endures for those who live now and those who live because we acted. This was not some small scale resurrection. No. This was magic far beyond that. My sister's life, who was unjustly taken centuries ago. Over a dozen lives of a family that had disappeared within this same artifact almost a decade ago. And over 30 family members who were taken by this same artifact even longer ago than my sister had died. What happened, what caused that explosion, was a miracle. And lives were lost. And I do apologize. A memorial will be raised. All families have been communicated to. Any payments, anything we can do is already being done. I will take questions. You are all owed that much. But I know this. This city stands, this palace stands, and so do we. He stands quiet for 5 seconds, and you hear a male voice. Was this resurrection legally sanctioned? Zin responds.
Oh.
Mercy cannot be scheduled by paperwork.
So true.
And that is what this was. And then another male voice from a few rows back from Zin says, will these methods of resurrection be reviewed? Will this artifact be brought to the public? We do not know enough about this artifact. What we did was daring. It is still unstable. I apologize for not allowing myself to give a better answer. But I will not allow this artifact to fall into anyone's hands until it has been scrutinized deeply. Then a woman near you guys yells out, "Can you promise it won't happen again?" No. I cannot. But I promise that anything we face together. The crowd starts to kind of go quiet, and some people, you hear chatter, but nobody's asking any more questions to the prince.
Leonidas is gonna talk up.
Okay.
This procedure that you have done put many of your citizens in danger. Many of lives could have been lost, and many lives have been lost. I'm not from here, but I took a step in to save them.
I'm gonna edge my way away from Leonidas while he's talking.
Yeah, Rickard's gone from the group.
Yeah,
I'm following records.
I was gonna step away there. That was,
Okay, guys.
Galbo's not trying to call attention to himself.
Hey, Rickard said what he was doing. So this is all you guys.
Can Valen go
Damocles,
stealth in the crowd?
Damocles, make a stealth check.
I'm a coming. we are 17.
17. Wow. Okay. The rest of you are like, it's a really dense crowd. You can easily slip away. Damocles, being like 6 inches taller than most people and almost entirely naked, is a little harder to like lose in a crowd. But Damocles, you feel like Leonidas is about to like ask a question, and if you don't want to bring attention to yourself, you kind of slip out before he does. So if your goal is just not to be associated with him, then you're good there.
I'm following Rickard.
Oh, you're just following Rickard for the sake of following Rickard?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whenever Rickard,
we were going to find what's his name, Valcor.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. I guess. Yeah, you're okay. Sorry. Then that stealth check was unwarranted. But either way, yeah. If anybody doesn't want to be seen with Leonidas, it's not hard to get lost in the
Blend in
crowd.
with the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hood up, with the cloak and become a commoner for a second.
Okay.
Pathetic.
Leonidas and who else is directly watching Zin?
I'm watching him.
Yeah, I'd be watching him.
Okay, you two, Valen, Leonidas, and Galbos, all three of you guys make perception checks.
I cast guides on myself again. Natural 20.
Nice.
18.
Oh my gosh, you all killed it.
W.
Not trying to mask it at all. Leonidas, you certainly see it as you are just concentrated in.
Yep.
All three of you see that Zin, as he looks over and listens to Leonidas, he smirks. Yes, I have been made aware of many who have been stepping up and protecting the citizens of Zarvaris, and therefore Zarvaris itself, in these last few weeks. I have heard of their actions. You, mysterious knight, and any of your comrades have been noted and will be given your due. Thank you on behalf of everyone you saved.
Leonidas will just nod his head. And then looks around and it goes, "Where is everyone?"
Is there anything else? As always, the palace is open. Any questions? Any concerns? Even if they do not come directly to me or to King Bolterson, we will review them. Thank you all for gathering here. I remind you, we are not just your leaders. We are your protectors. And then he turns around and walks up the steps again. And the crowd slowly disperses as it clamors and talks and turns once again over time to just another busy square in the city.
Was there no resounding applause for Prince Zin's wonderful speech to the people? I'm just curious.
What a terrible speech.
Ooh.
He literally said he killed his own people.
Yep. Yep.
I
Guys,
didn't
this
even.
guy seems really cool. I don't know what's making me say this, but this guy seems really cool.
He must
feel
have
like I
cast
resonate.
chain lightning on them.
I feel like I resonate.
I feel like I resonate
really well.
a lot with. I resonate quite well with this prince. He speaks to me, almost as if I was him.
God.
He seems like an ass.
Hey, he's real.
Yeah, Leonidas is just gonna look for the group. Try to find them.
Oh, Galbo's come up to you.
Oh.
Hey, sorry for leaving you high and dry, lad. I just, I didn't like to stand out in the crowd.
Listen, I understand that. But I wish to see it that everyone is taken care of. And I don't like it when he claims he's the prince and their fearless leader here, but directly puts them in danger, his own citizens. Seems like negligence to me. You wouldn't see that in Regalia.
Someone nearby says, "Aye, but did you hear that they resurrected dozens of people?
Is that the
They
kind of
brought
magic?
many lives back."
That's the kind of magic that goes on here.
Well, they've always been skilled at magic, the royal family, but nothing that's that destructive typically, no.
My apologies. I'm not from around here. This is common practice for them?
Magics, yes, but destroying their own palace, no. This
Yeah.
Seems to me like they sacrificed some lives to bring some other lives back. I don't know if that's really a great exchange, especially if the people didn't volunteer for that.
Sacrificing
Well,
their
this-
own citizens to bring back royalty.
The sacrifice, I don't believe he made it sound like it wasn't intentional. It wasn't a part of the resurrection. It was just a sad byproduct.
I'm not one to fearmonger, but take care of yourself. Who knows if that could have been you or any other citizen walking around here.
My God.
I will. I trust the royal family. They've done us very well. But thank you for your concern, Knight. And thank you for the lives you saved.
Of course.
She kind of does his little arm bow.
Montor's blessings to you.
Galbo's just out of the side of his mouth, Lena. Sounds like he's doing them all right. He's doing them in the others, is what they're doing.
Yeah, keep that one to yourself, Galbos. I don't think they'd like that.
Hey, that's why I whispered it to you, didn't I?
That's why I'm whispering it back to you.
You feel a chain lightning
Hey.
come from behind.
Wait a minute.
Can Rickard, before like the main like part of the group disperses, can he make a perception check to see if Valcor was there by chance?
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check, or make an investigation check.
Oh,
Can I assist him?
It went from
Yes, you
yippee
can.
to ooh.
You can give him advantage or make a check yourself, Damocles.
so Damocles, I have a -1 in intelligence.
Okay.
You might want to just make it yourself, brother.
I guess I will be rolling.
11, but I'm going to use.
Kenku recall.
I'm
Was
gonna use
so
a.
close.
I'm
recall.
gonna use a second wind.
I got 2.
Okay.
Tactical insight. Tactical insight.
Okay.
It rolled on a 20 and then landed on 2, and I was so sad.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh my God! Max roll! Hell yeah, brother.
Does that add to it?
Was that? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Turns it into a 21.
Oh my gosh. What'd you get,
Huge.
Damocles? You said 2,
Two. Yeah.
and then 21 and a 2. All right. Rickard, you look around, and you are. I mean, you're looking at a very, very large crowd. Are you searching the entire time you're here? You're not even like paying attention to Zin.
Yeah, so I made a secretive check to see how much Rickard would care. He rolled.
He's in
a
his own stream right now,
So,
so
yeah,
I think
he-
he's in the chat.
on even overhearing this
Okay.
drow scumbag talk.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks. Who?
He
No.
is so cool.
Not you, your former self.
Okay. So yeah, you're not paying a whole lot of attention. You know, you hear the words, but you're not like listening. You do find Veilcor. He is quite far away from you though.
Ooh.
Nice.
Like if you're in the middle of the crowd, he's on the other edge of the crowd.
How big's the crowd?
It's hundreds of people. This is like walking through a crowd that's like trying to get to a stadium. So you can get there. You'll have to be assertive, but you can get
Considering
there.
you're so short. Haha.
So, with Rickard's natural affinity to being unclean, does the packed human ball that I'm in kind of get a little looser when Rickard's around? Would you say?
Oh, not even by your stench, just your like appearance, kind of your aura kind of throws people
General
off.
aura.
Demeanor.
Yeah, the aura.
Looking at your aura farming. So it might be a little easier than maybe like Damocles, right?
Yeah. Damocles could like give you directions. He could be your crow's nest, and you just kind of part the seas as an icebreaker.
Okay.
Ooh, I see.
I mean,
I knew Valcor would hear.
I
Damocles,
have
he's
booming
over yonder.
voice.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
I do.
Oh.
I wouldn't know that.
Give me directions.
Just
I'm
one.
going towards him.
Oh no, you wouldn't. You weren't there. You weren't there when I used it.
Nah.
Just give me directions. He's over.
And he points oddly specifically that the way Valcor is.
He looks to be jotting something down. I knew he would probably be here. He says he's in a book. God, I want the book.
Do I see him after Rickard points him out to me?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will direct Rickard and follow Rickard.
Okay.
Nice.
After about 5 minutes straight of trying to get through the crowd and a couple times of losing him, but Damocles is tall enough that he regains sight. You guys do get to Veilcor.
Oh!
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Rickard,
knew you'd be.
Damocles, what it's fancy seeing you here.
Oh yeah, it's seeing you here as well, Valcor. If you hold on a minute, I'm pretty sure this charlatan bum is almost done with his speech. The rest of the lads are over on the other side. We kind of just hold up here. They'll probably eventually see us.
Ah, yes. After the prince's speech, yes, we can catch up.
Is he writing stuff in his book?
He is.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
We shall wait.
Okay. Stand next to him.
All right. Yeah. You
Like
Album.
SpongeBob.
you wait until the Zin's speech is done. Velcor takes like another
I bet Leonidas could throw
5
Galvos.
seconds, 10
Pretty
seconds
strong.
writing, and then he puts his little pin in his coat, closes his book, and so what is it I can help you men with today? How have things been going? Last I saw you going down to the underdogs. It clearly made it back. How have things been since then?
Well, I don't know about Damocles, but I've been fantastic. The rest of the group kind of got their asses kicked these last couple of weeks, but it's all right. I've been there to save them, me and my lady.
It appears you haven't taken any more visits to the Obsidian Vale, Rickard.
The what?
The bathhouse where you almost knocked out Leonidas.
Oh, that was a fun time. But no, I have not. They don't deserve my patronage. The other Galabos, he kind of threw off a little bit of a vibe.
Ah, well. Never mind then. So, what is it that I can help you with today?
Well, Valcor, it's been quite some time since we all chit-chatted. I'll just wait till the rest of the group here, so, it's not the whole shambling of everything on and on again, because I guarantee they'll just say the same thing.
Oh, they are here.
Oh, they are?
I'm asking you.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Damn it, please.
Yeah, they're here.
Okay.
Okay.
What have you been up to?
Oh my god.
Anything cool? Any new stories?
How long until Galvos and Leonidas notice if they're two are walking together?
If you're not looking, I mean, are you looking for?
Well, we're looking for
Damocles
the
and
group.
Rickard?
So yeah, Damocles and Rickard and Valen if he's with them. Just
Okay.
The rest of the squad.
Valen, what are you doing?
After Galbos went up and they had a little talk to Leonidas, Valen would kind of appear behind and just rejoin with Leonidas and Galbos.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, Valen, there you are.
Yeah. Not trying to attract too much attention to myself, and having the prince's eyes on me wasn't necessarily something I was looking for. So.
Yeah, I get it. You like to stay in the shadows. No worries, no worries. Where'd the other two run off to?
I have no idea.
Well, start looking around.
Can I look the crowd for the others?
Yeah, you three can make an investigation check looking for your friends.
Investigation.
Natural 20? Okay, like, come on, man. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck?
Six.
This guy has weeks of terrible rolls and weeks of fog rolls.
Fog investigation rolls, yes. And perception.
Okay.
I love. Valen's just chilling. Six.
Good thing Leonidas is tall.
Away.
Yeah, Leonidas, you spot him pretty quickly.
Alright.
Looking for the
There's
tall,
Damocles. I see him.
dark-haired fellow. Yeah.
All right, let's head over.
Approaches.
Oh, you guys found Valcor.
Hello, everyone.
Wait a minute.
He looks at him, walks up to him.
This is the real Valcor, right?
Yes, I'm not a doppelganger this time.
Very
Wouldn't be able
well.
to tell just by looking at him, Leonidas.
Yeah, that's all right, Valen. Sometimes I can't tell when I look at you either.
Okay.
Valcor, what have you been up to?
Oh, just continuing my work and, as I said, my documents and journaling things that governments of different cities, and that's pretty much what I've been doing.
Have you heard any more of the doppelganger business?
I have not actually. It's been quiet since I last saw you. Do you have any leads?
Not any leads on that matter.
Well, if I hear anything, I will be sure to come to the Sleeping Giant and relay anything on. It's not a problem that I would like to have continued in the city, especially not after my experiences.
I can't imagine being tied up again would feel very good.
Not in that sense, no.
Or worse, maybe they'd kill you next time. Ah!
Kind of laughs, chuckles.
Yeah, I hope not.
No, we wouldn't like that to happen.
That makes two of us.
What an odd thing to say, Leonidas. All right, Rickard, wasn't it you that wanted to see Valcor?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
we're here
actually.
because Rickard wanted to see you.
He
You
said
know-
something of the sort.
Yep. See, he even asked you what you were doing, even though he probably should have known I would have asked you. See, they're just ask you all the same things.
Oh, sorry. Did you ask him
Well,
already how he was doing?
We are wasting time. Now, the matter at hand. Let's head to the sanctuary. Actually, now that I think about it. Or do you know like a little bar? Oh yes. Oh yeah. He doesn't know. Yeah, we have a place now, me and Leonidas. Well, it's my
Yes.
place. I just kind of
Are
let him
you
live there.
guys? Are you guys?
No.
We kind of set up shop in the Stormhearth Vale ward.
Ah,
Still getting these
all right.
names all together.
well, I will follow you.
All right, so let's head over there.
All right, about 15 minutes of walking. You guys get to the sanctuary.
All right, Rickard. What's our business here?
Well, first off, don't be rude to our guest.
Rickard will clap.
Oh no.
Smith boys, bring him water, no wine.
Okay. You guys can play track Mysterium B.
Hey.
Mysterium
Classic.
B.
Beautiful.
I haven't heard this track in ages.
It'll always make a return.
Oh, yes.
Okay, your Smith trainees,
Smith
your
boys?
hirelings, your hirelings, come out with a bucket of forge water.
Rickard's just looking down on it.
Perfect. If you would like some refreshments, feel free to grab some.
From the bucket?
Yep.
Leonidas is gonna nudge him, nudge Falcor, and be like,
I'd advise against it.
Yes, I can't see the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, Rickard, this is insane. Not that I expect much more, but whatever.
So, what do we, what's, any questions you have?
Actually, yes, Valcor, now that we are in the safety of the sanctuary. I've got a question for you.
I'm all ears.
All right, you ready? Bring out your book now.
He reaches into his bag and pulls out his book. This?
Yep.
Okay, here it is. What now?
Open it to the last couple of days before you were taken. What has it been like? 4 weeks, a month, something like that? Help me out here. I'm not exactly the best of time. You youngins should remember.
"What up,
About
Brandon?"
3 weeks, yeah. Let's see. Goes to the page that he had bookmarked that he was writing in at the palace. He flips back a couple pages. All right.
Read, boy. Read aloud.
This is work related. I don't. Before I read this, I would like to remind you all that I'm not trying to impose any opinions on you. This is strictly
I can't cast fireball.
observations
I'm not a
and
mage.
hypotheses related to, as I told you when we first met, just journalism based on governments. So I'm not some radical trying to do anything, but why do you want to know what I'm writing?
Because these dimwits didn't think to ask you. What was the last thing you remember writing before you got turned? See, your counterpart would have kept doing what you were doing, correct? To not raise suspicion. I couldn't grab his book in time, so now yours. We need more information.
His book was a magical product of his shapeshifter.
Do
It
the
wasn't
roar?
a real
What
book.
roar?
But he still would have been able to take notes in it. If he was you, that means the book was you as well. And that
I'm not
means that he
sure
does what you do.
I'm not
Just
sure
read the
that's how
book,
it works.
man! Read.
All right. Very
Read.
well. Very well.
Read.
Very well.
Read.
Read!
All right,
Read!
Rickard, I think he gets it.
Read!
All right. Several major merchant families received stability payments. They were bought off to not report the palace's role in directing their family current. That is one of them. The next one is related to the royal family. The sorceress strength that the prince wields may not come from his father. Nobody has documents of his mother or his mother's bloodline. Another one was there have been stirrings of Boltrasin attempting to resurrect a long dead family member. Efforts have been continuous, no matter the cost.
Like killing their own citizens.
Things like that.
Disgusts me,
Readers.
honestly.
Hold on.
Is
Hold
that
on,
is that what you
Yes.
wanted to hear, Rickard?
Hold on. Now, with those events, cross-reference everything you have at your disposal that you can remember with mother, with his mother, and sister.
Who?
The Drow boys. His mother and sister. You said they don't know much. I want specifically info on the women.
Well, I just told you that there's no information on his mother or her bloodline. That's the end of that. And his sister, he claims as of today that she was resurrected. She was documented to have died hundreds of years ago in the continent of Japesh. Those are the two, that's the information I have on those two.
I see. Now, specifically the daughter. Love interests. Anything of that sort?
Rickard, we're getting nowhere
have-
with this.
She is her she died hundreds of years ago, Rickard. I don't know of any love interests of hers.
Rickard will just sit down in a chair, kind of look a little bit defeated.
You know, I rely on you for two things, Valcor. The first thing is your knowledge. And your second thing is the dirty secrets of this city. Now, think harder. Love interests, any of them.
Rickard, I don't think the prince resurrecting his sister is going to resurrect any chances of you with her.
I would never date her. She's probably a drow. I'd rather kill her in her sleep again.
Hey, Rickard.
It is very
dude.
likely she is a
Hey,
drow.
that
Whoa.
is not something you should be saying out loud, that loudly.
Well, we're in a sanctuary.
Because she is of royal blood, and that kind of talk will get you promptly killed as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. My lady would never let it happen. So it's alright.
Has anyone figured out who this lady of his is?
Not yet. We'll get there eventually, don't worry.
Oh,
Um,
maybe it's his mother. Maybe he's my child.
maybe it's just me, but what are we seeking to gain from this information, Rickard?
What information? He has none. He's useless to us.
Oh
He
my
has
God.
a book filled with details, but not the details that I care about.
What details do you care about? You're just asking about women.
That book, on the first day, I told you, you have love letters and smut in there, and somehow you magically don't have them, but you have information about women. Someone is lying here, and it's definitely not the dude with the helmet.
I told you when we first met, Rickard, that I don't have smut in this book. I'm actually a terrible book writer. I've tried, and no, I'm not good at it.
He just put his helmet in his hands and just hold it there.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. My writing is, as I have shown, quite dry.
Don't worry, I'm used to disappointment.
Yes, just like your smithy boys.
Well, if that's all that Rickard was looking for, and the rest of you have, this is a bit weird now. How are the rest of you doing?
Alive!
Yeah, doing good.
Doing good.
Done alright.
How's the tavern going?
It's good. We expanded.
Good. Oh, that's good. That's good. More operations or just personal expansions?
Defense expansions.
Be nice.
Defense. Oh.
Be nice. Wants to inside check homeboy here.
What are you insight checking?
Does he seem nervous?
Okay, go ahead and insight check.
Casting guidance. 16.
You just cast guidance right in front of his face and then do nothing.
And just touches his shoulder.
Yep.
His own shoulder.
Okay. What'd you get?
16.
16. Yeah, he is. You get a really, really clear sense of him. Like he's very, like, put off by this. Like he's
So he seems upset.
He seems awkward.
Personally attacked, even.
He seems awkward. Like he doesn't really know what to say. He's
Ah.
like everything. Like ever since Rickard stopped talking, he's just kind of resorted to like small talk.
Right. Alright, Valcor. I think we're done here.
Yeah, how about you get going, buddy?
We appreciate
Hold
the
on,
information.
hold on.
but
But
I've got another question.
Rickard,
I've got one more.
It's okay, Rickard.
Hold
no
on.
more questions
Hold
for
on.
you.
Oswego, does that name mean anything to you?
What he means to say is Osprey.
Yes, that too. Him. Both names.
If you
The
wrote anything
Osprey.
down for that. Yes.
like the noble.
Alright, maybe a little bit more information, but we
How do
prevented
you know
the...
he's noble?
I mean, you got all your information in that book, right? And we prevented the assassination attempt of Consul Varick the other night.
Did you really?
Yes, we did.
We did?
This is interesting. You see that he's like visibly getting, he's kind of getting out of the awkwardness and back to like he like genuine interest.
Damocles, I think you fell
is this when
asleep
I
in the
passed
bush.
out in a bush with my pot?
Yeah, I think you fell asleep in that bush. Kind of just found us the next morning. Unfortunate, really. I'm surprised that explosion didn't wake you up. So many explosions lately, to be fair.
I could sleep through anything.
There was another explosion. You guys saved Thalen Varick.
Yes, he had a meeting, and we went to intercept. We found a note, actually. Some half-orc woman dropped it in a sprint. She did not want it back. I even tried to give it to her.
Okay.
She insisted no.
Doppelganger.
She was a doppelganger.
Yes,
I thought
she was.
He looks over to Rickard and Damocles. I thought you both said you didn't have any news of doppelgangers recently.
Look at me. I was passed out in a bush.
Well, apparently I share too much information, but yes, that's
Interesting.
the cellar we had gone down into, and I had guided the counselor down there actually, and that's where
He opens his book again and starts writing.
yes.
So, who was the doppelganger?
Well, I'm telling a story right now. If you listen,
Apologies.
God.
I walked down the cellar with the counselor, and it seemed that a magical trap went off and caused the explosion. I shielded the counselor with my body. It hurt quite a bit, but not to worry for me. I got right back up. The counselor's doing all right. I bet if it wasn't for me, he'd be gone. And
So you saved Counselor Varric's life.
yes, he's still alive. Tough cookie, that one. I'll give him that.
That's good. That's very good.
Upon getting back up on my feet and inspecting further down the hall, there was a young woman's half-orc body, deceased. Turns out that the body has been there for days. Meanwhile, it was the same half-orc woman we saw sprint past us earlier. It seemed she had been killed by some kind of creature, and potential necrotic magic was also at play. She did not die from the explosion.
Some kind of creature being like a doppelganger.
I couldn't tell you. More of an animal. Bite marks, claw marks.
Very interesting.
Do doppelgangers look like a beast in their natural form?
The one that you killed was in its natural form. When we passed the gray body, the long spindly fingers and the claws.
The thing I took its head off and hanging in my tavern?
Exactly.
Oh,
That,
all right.
yes.
Oh.
Wait a minute. We could have
Yes,
a relation
that is their
here.
natural. That is their natural form.
Well, we solved
Disgusting
one mystery.
creatures, honestly.
Although, I still am confused as to why that the doppelganger ran past us to begin with then. And didn't want the note back.
That is.
Oh, right, the note.
He takes the note out of his
And
pack.
it also had Rickard's name, or Rickard.
Rickard,
also
yeah.
had Leonidas' name on it.
Yeah, Leonidas will take the note out and show, or just kind of hand it to Velcor.
The letter actually was addressed to Leonidas. Not sure if that's to me or some other Leonidas.
Well, part of me wants to think that if a doppelganger went out of its way to drop something with your name on it, it was intentional, but
Could have been intentional.
And he'll look back.
why? But why?
He'll look back at Valen.
Maybe they regret what they did, what their friends were doing.
And Val, what was that symbol you saw?
Oh. Yeah, it was, symbols on this book. Produces book. I believe it to be the symbol of, Tiamat.
Who?
So we have doppelgangers, Tiamat, and God knows what else going on in this city.
His
Yeah, you
eyes
forget.
go.
I used to live under a rock.
His eyes go wide.
Yeah, Damocus has no idea. This dude's from a foreign land, tribal, spears.
Doppelgangers led you to an assassination
No education.
attempt on a noble, and the person who would you found during this assassination attempt, you found a symbol that I agree. It looks very much. I would think Tiamat if I saw this.
It appears
Exactly
the
what I
counselor has been collecting information of an underground cult, we'll call it, worshipping Tiamat, and he has been prominent about outing it. Hence the hit on his head.
He rapidly is like writing in his book. This is
Well-
news.
While they're doing that, Rickard's gonna get up and go shut the door and lock it.
Oh, are we not out front?
I mean, I
I
assume we're
inside.
inside. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we probably walked inside, yeah.
Probably.
Dude, we're just having this conversation on the street with all these
Yeah.
people walking by.
In the
As
courtyard.
Rickard's like slandering the princess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Rickard's doing that, locking the door.
So what else can we glean from this? Where did you find this this symbol, Valen?
On this, the assassin's spell book.
It was
The-
a mage performing the assassination.
The
That's-
alleged assassin. Did you guys even ask him any questions? Remember, I got there late.
I killed him.
Oh, so you
No,
didn't ask him any
I
questions?
killed him. Nice try.
What the? Okay, Rickard. Alright.
Well, yeah, so apparently we didn't get to ask him any questions and we just killed him.
apparently, he almost killed Galbos. Was doing
To
us
To
a
be
favor
fair,
by
I
taking
wanted
him
to
out.
ask him some questions, but he kind of knocked me on the arse.
Well, it was a good thing I showed up in time to save you.
That's not what. All right.
Man, if only I was there with my cauldron. Could have threw it at him.
You probably could have.
This was quite the evening. When was this?
Last night.
Yesterday.
Last night.
Yes.
And you're all just back up on your feet doing fine.
Oh, no worries.
You are all a tough bunch.
I am a strong one. Not to worry about me. I live for this.
Indeed. Well,
I fought storm giants. These explosions don't scare me.
you have fought storm giants.
That's a long story. I'll save that for another time.
That is,
No, now we're all intrigued.
I would love to hear about this.
Leonidas, where's that strength in the battles we fought? Seriously.
Recalls
You've
history.
been holding back?
Wait, now that I think about it again, I did get knocked out. I believe they were fog giants.
I've never heard. A storm giant.
And then it goes with these
Is it-
frog giants again.
Fog giants, yes. That is where I was separated. But another time.
Okay. That
Back to the matters at hand here.
Okay, yeah, yes. Last night, that is. So last night you found this symbol on someone who you believe tried to kill Counselor Theron Varric.
Well, I don't think we believe. I think we were pretty certain of it.
We saw him. Yeah, we saw him try and kill him.
Very well.
Or
So why would whether this is, I mean, the fact they have it on a spellbook, it could be anything from just an interest of the idea of Tiamat, or they like dragons and saw this insignia, didn't know what it was and copied it, or they're actually a follower and believer of Tiamat, which seems almost crazier, but
well, maybe it's a safe assumption that this assassin was part of the group who was trying to out the counselor. So, I say we dig deeper into that. Maybe that could be part of that great evil that's stirring in Zalvalrus.
definitely do so. This is suspicious. It almost makes me nervous, though. Tiamat, the queen of evil chromatic dragons, relations here in well, a city ruled by a chromatic dragon.
What?
Yes. Is this the first time you've heard?
What was that?
I think so, actually. I've been here quite a while, but I don't really take much to politics or the royal family much.
Yes, Bolterson, His Majesty, is a blue dragon, an ancient one at that.
I don't suppose, well, then that makes sense. This the same dragon we saw when we first got here.
That would make the most sense. Yes, he's I wouldn't say rarely is out of the palace, but he is a very busy man. It is interesting that he does spend a lot of time shaped as a human, but he is indeed it's fairly well known, in fact, that he is a seemingly ageless blue dragon. Very powerful, very powerful.
Could it be that Bolterson is implementing the use of doppelgangers to push some sort of agenda for himself or his family?
That would be...
What?
I'm throwing darts at a board here, Valen. Just throwing ideas.
I like it, Leonidas. Even if it's not true, even if it's not what it is, it just the thoughts of what could be going on here
Well,
may have to get interesting.
after hearing the prince's speech today, I wouldn't put it past them. They put their own citizens in danger.
I would like to think that a man with a creature, a dragon with that much power, wouldn't resort to something as low and as fallible as doppelgangers, but maybe that's part of it too. Maybe he doesn't want people to think that it's him doing it. I wouldn't say this, but outside of this room or this group, that's a very claiming that a king is...
These are crazy claims.
Claiming the king is undermining his kingdom, let alone one as powerful as Boltrison, is not something that you should do. So, but I trust you all. I hope you all trust me.
You all heard it today. Why wouldn't he do it again?
Leonidas, just because you're right doesn't mean we need to spread that information to the public.
Right.
If we wish to mind our own business, we shall, Valen.
I think this is all very based on a lot of large ifs. I think the most probable one is if this assassin is of some worship of Tiamat, the connection between Boltrison and Tiamat, I believe that is possible. Anything else, I think, is very highly speculative, but any thoughts and any ideas are interesting. He continues writing his book again. This is odd. I'll have to visit you more often. Your group. You seem to be constantly stuck in the middle of very odd happenings, and well,
yeah,
if I'm being honest, I would just like to bear witness to them. But
feel free to join us. Yeah. But if we ever get in combat, know that you must stand up and fight for yourself.
I cannot promise that I can stand my own in combat, but I will, as I said, I will happily keep in better contact with you all. These last 3 weeks, I just kind of lost track of it, but I will visit both here in this sanctuary and in the Sleeping Giant a little more often, just to kind of see how things are going at the very least. But this has been an insightful conversation. Rickard, I do not, have not, and will not ever be writing anything that has to do with secrets and sexuality. I hope that puts your mind at peace. And
as he's holding the lock on the door,
it doesn't, but it's okay. You can tell me the truth when we're alone.
And as for the rest of you, Damocles, Galvos, Leonidas, Valen, this is something that I, not just for my own reasons and interest, but I think something that we should get to the bottom of.
Well, be on the lookout for any information regarding Tiamat and this cult. I believe that is our next step if we wish to out it ourselves.
Doppelgangers included.
Of course, the doppelgangers.
Just so we're clear, what is your position on the royal family?
As in my opinion of them.
Aye.
I think they are an interesting royal family. They don't have interests in a lot of things that mortal kings and queens do. I would say they act more like kings and queens of, or royal families rather, of elven lineage, which obviously, whether or not Zin is a dragon or not, he at least has the form of a drow, and as does, His Majesty Boltrison. But that ageless perspective is kind of what they bring. They have the riches, they have the power, but they're not concerned with either. It is they have a very clear, or they have emphasized a clarity on their role as the protectors and the leaders and the beings that will keep this city, these people in the city safe. It's almost a parental type of security that they see themselves as a position, which is the odd part of it. It's not a typical mortal way that humans or other mortal races would rule. I think that they are. I wouldn't say I'm suspicious of them, but I'm interested in what's going on behind the scenes, to say the least.
Do you think that maybe you got a little bit too interested and that's maybe why the doppelgangers grabbed you?
Good thinking, Galvos.
I hadn't thought of that, Galvos. If these doppelgangers have anything to do with the royal family, so then how does Thalen Varric relate to that? They would have brought you to Thalen to stop his murder. So maybe they are the doppelgangers, therefore the royal family is protective of him.
Oh, they were trying to kill us as well in the process and knew we would intervene.
Another
Maybe
possibility.
they're killing Thalen Varric himself. Now that we know he's saved, take his place.
Correct.
Trying to claw their way up to power. But for what end?
You said the prince a dragon too? That's pretty cool.
Right,
I
it
don't.
goes back to my point of them pushing their own agenda for something.
I'm
not sure
you
what.
just be like, that's pretty cool.
Just the toss that out there.
I don't know if the prince is. I've never seen the prince take a draconic form, but he does have a
Wow, that would be
stark
pretty freaking
resemblances
cool,
to
huh?
Bolterson. It would be cool, but Bolterson has taken his draconic form many times in public. Zin I've never seen, but there have been attempts of whenever raiders or highwaymen they don't anymore, but in the past there are stories of people trying to do the citizens of the city poorly and put them in danger. And there have been times where Zen himself has interfered, and it has been a spectacle.
You wouldn't happen to know anywhere where I get some scrolls of tree sight, would you? You seem to be pretty connected.
Scrolls of true sight. Well, if the library doesn't have any, then I'm sure.
Oh, you got them at the library. You could just check them out.
No, you would have to purchase them. But if they're not at the library, you could also. There's the Magic Academy. That surely has some.
The Magic Academy.
Not instant in a school arc. Is there gonna be a tournament against other schools?
Yes, they use a flaming bowl to draw the volunteers to participate.
Only fourth years and up.
Yeah.
And somehow a second year got in.
And the Magical Academy, you don't have to be attending to use some of the resources that they have.
They straight up got rid of AT right now, finally? Damn.
Nothing too large that
sucks.
I've ever heard, but I'm not a practitioner of magic myself, so I've never
like
really
these
looked.
Rotational event quests. It's kind
do
of
similar things there as the library, although larger selection at the academy.
Hey, we'll have a friend at the library. Maybe I'll hit her up.
Maybe a good call.
Don't worry, Galbos. I'm good with magic. I can help you, brother.
I appreciate that, but you can't always be around, Rickard.
Yes, I can.
Oh, hey, I stand corrected.
Well, this is quite a lot of information. It's interesting too. I like your guys' ways of thinking. I will, as I said, I'll be in touch more. We'll get to the bottom of this. If there's anything to get to the bottom to, I would like to be a part of it.
Keep your eyes out for anything to do with Tiamat and the doppelgangers.
You as well, Leonidas. I'm on
To
towards
the
listening.
crew, then. I can't say that I approve of the smut that you write, but you seem like a pretty stand-up guy other than that.
Look, I cannot stress enough.
Yes,
But I
Falcor,
don't.
be a little bit more honest next time, all right? I think we'd all
I
get somewhere with it.
I don't write anything that has anything to do with smut.
He'll pat him on the back.
Don't worry, Falcor. We all have our secrets.
Maybe I won't be in contact.
He winks at him even though he has his helmet on.
Val and Damocles, I'll be in touch with you two.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.
Don't be a
Thank you.
stranger.
So I assume he's gonna try to leave.
He walks towards the direction of the door, yeah?
All right, Rickard will mock it for him, and as he's kind of like leaving, he's gonna just reach out and grab his shoulder and kind of grip it a little bit hard. Or just whisper to him.
Falcor, I assume our secrets here will stay secrets. Or other things will have to stay here. But I sure not, brother.
Our secrets will remain as what we talked about today, yes. As I said first, what happened and said between these walls is staying between these walls.
Yes.
Make
But
sure
your
that
book is a
book-
problem.
make sure
Anyone
that-
can steal it.
Make sure that book stays sealed around the public.
It is ever in my reach. I assure you that.
He'll give him like a little double pat.
All right, brother. Call us if you need us.
The things I write in here are informative and I try to keep them objective. Nothing in here is incriminating, but I do appreciate, and he touches your shoulder as well, Rickard. I appreciate the concern, Rickard.
Anything for you, brother. Ashante.
Wave at him.
And he will walk away.
Rickard shuts the doors, looks back at the group.
Rickard, I didn't know you spoke so many languages.
Yes, when you live this long, you kind of pick up quite a few words here and there.
So I take it we've recruited another ally.
I don't know if I would call that one an ally.
Well, he knows more
Someone
than
who-
the average citizen.
Yes, that is a problem. The one thing I was thinking, it's funny to think. If he is already on the trail, who's the one that led him to the trail, to be on it? If it wasn't her, then it was someone dastardly.
Well, if the half-orc woman was taken over by a doppelganger and killed, and Velcor was also taken over by a doppelganger, but was not killed, but instead tied up and left in a cemetery, then what caused that to happen?
Who knows, brother? Give it time. These answers will come to us.
Understood. What's our next move?
I'd like to head to the library, but didn't that counselor? Yeah, didn't he promise us a bit of a reward?
Doubles can't even understand himself.
What's that?
What?
The Doubles can't even understand himself.
Yes, I believe he
Pretty
offered
sure
a
I got
reward for y'all.
Oh, I'd like to
To the
collect
library
that
though
reward.
first.
But yes, you did want to go to the library.
Hey,
Scrolls could come in
go
handy.
talk to Amaran.
All right, lead the way.
To the library.
Back out into the world. Shasha.
All right. Once you guys are all of you going to the library?
Yep.
I'm following Gabos.
I go pee over back.
Go
Squad up.
squad to the library.
Squad.
Just like
Breaks down the door. Ooh, what's
Valen
going on?
slams
here?
the door
Sit
open.
outside.
Slams
Sit
the
outside
library door.
because can't really read all that well.
I'm rigging this door with explosives. The next patron who enters this library without a card's getting it.
Yep.
Gabba's is gonna
Nice
break out his rope again
explosive.
for everybody to hold on to and lead them all to the library.
On your guys' way to the library, let's pull up the city map right quick. All right.
Whoa. Were we at the steps of the castle? Oh my god.
Yeah. This morning, you guys, or at noon, you guys were here-ish.
That's so cool.
All right. So, yeah, you guys go from the sanctuary of masked men, and you go towards the library.
Sanctuary of the Masked Men in the Stormhearth Ward.
And right about when
Library.
you guys get near the Silver Spirit, where you guys had met Dal the night before.
Uh-oh.
A quite wasted individual puts without warning, puts an arm around Valen and Leonidas. Hey, actually, you guys can switch to track. Where is my? Oh no,
Leonidas.
Oh, there we go. You guys can
Track.
go to just play Sleeping Giant again.
Mysterium A.
Puts an arm around Valen and Leonidas,
Yeah, get
and
struck
kind of
by
brings you
chain
guys
lightning.
in, so you're real close to him, and he's like leaning on you
Valen.
guys.
Valen is instantly turning around to see look at this man.
He's got dark hair and kind of scruffy. He's got pretty normal commoner's clothes, but you smell the alcohol on not even just his breath. Before he starts talking, you smell it
I
on
got
his
choked.
person. That's
Thank
how
you
much
for the
he's
10
been
bits, buddy.
drinking, and it's
Appreciate
like 2 PM. Hi. Hello, you two. Hello. I've got some questions for you.
Delaric, is that you?
Yeah.
Who's Dalaric?
Did-
Oh, you're talking about Dal.
Who do we know this guy? Who is this guy? Is some random dude?
Make a history check.
It doesn't know the day drunk.
15?
The day drunk.
The day drunk.
You have never seen this man.
What the fuck?
Can I try and escape his arm around me?
Sure. Make a acrobatics check. Or an athletics
Leonidas
check.
would also like to separate himself, stepping away
You can
from
make
his arm.
same thing. Acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics. 19.
Damn. 19 athletics.
All
Oh,
right.
no, wait, 16.
Never
mind.
both of you get close, but his grip pulls you back in.
Oh,
Huh?
I
Who are
said
you?
I've got some questions for you both.
Who are you?
I've got some things I want to talk about.
State your name.
My name?
Yes.
My name is I don't know what my name is actually.
Sir, how much have you been
Huh?
drinking?
I've been drinking quite a lot.
Can I try to escape this man's grip again?
You already tried now.
Oh my god.
You and these three, and he like turns around with you guys.
Yeah.
Like, so he turns all three of you around.
he's got us in like headlocks, basically.
Kinda. You three as these fine gentlemen's comrades, compatriots, friends, allies, lovers.
Rickard shakes his head at the last one.
Well, then I've got something to talk with all of you about, and I believe you'll be interested.
Valen will use his action
to use the charge of the Cape of Dark Moss and Misty Step to the rest of the group.
You're misty stepping. Okay.
All right. Did you escape his grasp? Oh, a little too slippery, that one. Like trying to catch a salmon out of water.
You got a lot of explaining to do, man.
So do you.
Galbus is going to start circling around and want to keep an eye out for if there's anybody looking at us with like intention. Like it looks like he has friends, allies in the crowd.
Okay. Yeah, make an investigation check.
Listen,
Or an insight
sir.
Where are
check.
we right now? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Are we in the
How long,
library? Are we
how
in
long
the-
have
No,
you been
no.
here? Hello?
You said
We're walking.
investigation or what?
Right here.
Okay.
Like right here.
Okay.
You're good.
No, I jumped so super hard.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, investigation or insight, Galbos.
I would appreciate it if you unhanded me, sir, and then we could talk.
Well, your friend left, so it's just you and me now. I can't let you go, or I don't have anyone.
All right. He's
Don't
gonna...
worry, friend, you have me.
And Rickard will uptake his other arm.
Oh, wonderful!
Oh, yeah, buddy. Woo!
Galbos, what'd you get?
8
An 8. Which one?
insight.
Insight. Okay. You're looking around, trying to read people, see if anybody's interested in what's going on here. There are some people giving glances, but it's more like, oh man, those poor people, more than it is like watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna use command on this guy.
Okay.
Level 1. Make a wisdom save.
Okay.
I give him advantage.
This. A wisdom save.
Yeah, so wisdom save.
Okay. Actually, let me.
Of what caliber?
What are we talking about? What caliber?
Where is? Okay, there we go.
DC.
Well, I'll let him know if he passes or fails, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you rather me
That's-
tell you what
that's-
it is?
That's fine. No, that's
Okay.
fine. That's how I do it with you guys. I'm
Yeah.
cool with you guys doing it that way too. Let me. Wisdom save. Okay, what is wisdom mod? Okay. A 12.
Okay, Leonidas commands him to grovel on the floor, and then he steps away from him.
Okay. He
I asked
gets
you
on
once
his.
to unhand me. Now I will command
let-
you to do so.
He lets go of you and gets on his knees like lightly, and then looks up at you. That's no fun. If you wanted to use magic, the two of you, looks at Val and looks at Leonidas, you could have just asked.
Let's get suicide bombers.
Yeah, what's he doing, bro?
Oh my god.
What's this guy doing? Inside
Yeah,
check?
that's like
Is he
that's why
threatening
Galbus
us?
is edging away.
Is he threatening us?
Yeah.
I'll inside check that.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, Leonidas, that wasn't very
12.
nice of you.
12.
He's just trying to have a fun time.
I understand that, Rickard, but
Oh, there it is.
I don't go walking up to random strangers and doing the same thing to them.
Okay, with a 12 insight, you see a very like happy expression on this guy's face, like not just like I've been drinking happy, but
Yeah.
like, oh man, this is a lot more fun now. And you are going to see like smoke crawl along this guy's hands from under his sleeves, and then immediately the area that you guys are standing in is completely shrouded in darkness. You guys can't see a foot in front of you.
Okay.
And
Activate Trevor
and
Sense.
and okay, with your tremor sense, you feel footsteps, but they're like scattered. Gallows.
Okay,
Like
so-
they're over here 1 minute and then they're like 10 feet away the next minute. Like like either he's like jumping around or something. It's not there. You don't feel steps. And you guys,
Trying
you
to get out of
guys,
darkness.
you don't know which direction to go, so you can just kind of go in a direction.
I'm just gonna keep backing up.
You guys are hearing from all around you. Now, this is a little more fun. Valen, make an athletics or acrobatics check as you are grappled.
Acrobatics, check. Oh my god, bro, not one.
Nat
And that
1 with a
one gets
plus
the-
10. Oh my god.
You feel
Bing bong.
you feel a boot kick the back of your ankle and you fall on your butt.
Should we change music?
Oh,
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk. Can we just talk? We can even go wherever you guys would like.
I wasn't against talking, but you still haven't said what you want.
That is all I want, to talk. How
Well-
clear do I have to make it?
Well, then speak.
But are you listening?
Yes.
Is he still just jumping around all over the place?
Yes.
Rickard just vibing.
Your tremor
I'm trying to-
sense.
if I
Your
can.
tremor sense feels a Fortnite dance in Rickard's position.
Oh my god.
Where's Justice in right on him?
yeah.
Leonidas is
If
just
I
gonna
can, I'm
start
gonna try and
walking
leave
out
the
of the
darkness
darkness.
Okay, make an athletic or acrobatics check to as you're grappled.
Leonidas is gonna walk out of the darkness.
Grappled.
Do we both
We're
make
both
Make,
grappled?
make an Leonidas, make an athletics
Oh.
or acrobatics check as you're grappled.
Oh, I
As you
get
try to
grappled
walk
now.
out of the
Okay.
darkness.
21.
Okay.
21.
21.
You make it out of the darkness
Okay.
as you feel a hand grab like the lapel of your chest plate and pull. Very, very strong, but you back away.
Listen here, trickster. End this magic and we shall talk.
How about
I don't like playing
I am-
games.
I end this magic and we can just go somewhere quiet to talk? Yeah?
Very well.
Just us. There's 5 of you and 1 of me. There's nothing to be afraid of.
We'll not be going anywhere you want us to go. We'll be picking the location if you want to be talking.
We can go to your sleeping giant if you'd like.
Gabos is going to start edging his way towards where he heard Valen fall,
Okay?
or sensed him fall.
Yeah.
Then drop your magic and we shall head there.
But we can get there so much faster with magic, yeah?
I'm good. I'll walk.
Are you in the darkness? Damocles?
Apparently? How big is this?
30 foot?
The
With the
darkness?
30 feet.
Yeah, 30 foot.
I guess. Like,
Oh, you are all no fun for everything you've been through. You don't trust one drunk fella.
Correct.
no, I just don't like magic.
Fine, fine. No more magic. We'll just go to the sleeping giant. Is that what you all would like?
Yeah, come take a nice walk with us. I like getting my steps in for the day.
Just answer. Do you want to go to the sleeping giant? Is that where we're going?
That's where we're going.
And you, big one?
I guess.
And you, dancing fella in the middle?
I'm having a great time.
I'll take that as a yes. You, dwarf walking over to your friend. Is that where you want to go as well?
Hey?
And you on the ground. Would you like to
Much of
go
a choice
there
do
too?
I?
I'll take that as a yes. And you are all teleported. You guys
God damn it,
are.
I said I didn't like magic.
Huh?
I said I didn't like magic.
Oh. You all appear in the Sleeping Giant. A crowd's there. Damocles, your hirelings are just doing their thing and serving. And you all just appear just in the middle of the room. And everyone kind of like, whoa, like looks at you. Like you guys, as you just teleport to the middle of the room. Oh! Never seen you do that before, boss.
It wasn't me.
Oh.
We have our little friend here to thank for that. So, I
Your
don't
friend?
know.
I don't see anyone but you. What do you mean, your friend?
Oh, this is why I hate magic. A little shyster.
All right, strange one, state your business.
Yeah, where's this guy? Is he not here?
Is he still with us? Do we only see him?
You guys look around the room real quick, and as you look around the room, you're all kind of like looking for this weird drunk guy that stopped you on the street. A voice booms in the tavern real calmly and just says, "Everybody leave." And everybody kind of like does not knowing where the voice came from. And at the same time, all the windows of the tavern slam shut. And the only people left in the tavern are you guys and one gentleman. That's more cozy, isn't it?
I mean, I was doing all right.
Now I'm gonna have to comp them all their damn drinks now.
Uh,
Who thought it was a good idea to come here?
You
God damn
won't
it.
have to worry about that. I'll get them. You'll get them all their drinks, and you'll be properly given what you need. As
What-
he takes he like leans back and takes a cup from a table behind him and just starts drinking. Oh, this is some strong stuff. Is this yours, Master Dwarf?
Hey, that's a better known as blessing.
That's good stuff.
Oh, at least you
Now-
have fine taste in alcohol, but what the fuck is going on here? Who are you?
That is something we can start talking about now.
Oh, hey, I know this guy.
Drinks the rest of the cup,
What? How do you know this guy?
puts it down. All right. Now, business. Is that all right?
Okay, quite the mood shift.
Quite a change in demeanor there. Putting on a little bit of a
Yes,
show out there in the streets, huh?
Well, life's a little more fun with the occasional entertainment.
What is
But-
it you need?
Well, first off, I have to thank you. You have my thanks. You have Varric's thanks, which is rare. And he stands up, puts down the cup, and before you transforms
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, shut up.
Ricker just looks away.
Ah!
So, as I said, you. Sorry. Sometimes the accent comes with the shape shifting. It's hard to separate the two. Now, as I said, you have my thanks. You have Varric's thanks, and that is rare. Even rarer.
Leonidas. Sorry, go ahead.
Even rarer is you have my father's thanks.
Leonidas doesn't like this guy personally right now, but will bow in respect to royalty.
I appreciate your sense of your manners, Leonidas. But as I said, you are the one I have to thank for keeping Mr. Varric safe. He is an important, sometimes prudent, but important member of this city. But outside of just gratitude, I approach with a task. A task that I shouldn't personally fulfill, but one that you can. And, well, being frank, one that you should. And he looks over towards you, Galbos.
Huh?
hey, who are you looking at me for, Frank?
Frank?
Well, I believe you will be interested in what you get out of this task. You in particular, Sir Galbos. I have been doing a little bit of looking into you, all of you. At first, my guard told me of a brave few citizens that helped out the weak, helped out the helpless a few weeks ago. I had the guards tell me your names. Captain Gladden thinks very highly of all of you.
Well, we appreciate the kind words. We figured or at least I figured I would step in. I heard the screams of the innocent.
Yes. I was quite preoccupied. I'm sorry that you had to do that. It should not have been your duty, but you made it your duty, and I appreciate that. You saved, what, 4 or 5 people that night? For that alone, you all have my thanks, but then your names come up again. Last night. Thalan Varric comes bursting through the halls of the palace, needing attention and an audience. This is very unlike him. So, I ask him what's wrong, what's happening. And, well, your names pop up once again. And now I'm intrigued. So I do a little more looking, a little more searching, and a lot more finding. You, looking at Galbos, you
Hey.
seem to have an issue that is becoming difficult to answer to.
Hey, it's been going on for a while. Is that what you're talking about with the reward?
That will be, well, the reward for that sadly is not entirely mine to give. But I can help accommodate part of that reward, and you'll find it if you help me with this task I speak of.
If
And
you
you?
get me some of the things off this list or tell me where it came from, I'd be happy to do whatever you need.
I myself am not an alchemist or one who has studied in potions or salves, but I know of one who is. And I wish to lead you to him, because he has something that I want as well. But before that, you also have issues that you need fixed. Sir Leonidas Gladwin. The third, I believe.
The third, yes, sir.
I've been told that you're looking for a way home to Azuma.
This is true. I do need to get back to Regalia as soon as I can.
Do you want the good
know the
news
way.
first, or do you want the bad news first?
I'll take the bad news.
The bad news. The bad news is that this city may need you more than Regalia. For a time.
I fear my own people think I am dead. And I have heard of a greater evil appearing in the city here. To what extent, we're not sure yet, but yes, we have been investigating into it. I suppose I could take a little bit of self-pride away from getting back home at the moment. As I stated, they probably think I'm dead already.
The good news is that we can get you home. It is possible. But I believe that you will find the work that you have to do here, or that I'm asking of you to do here, will be just as fulfilling. And you will still go home at the end of the day. Well, not the day, but in time,
I understood.
if you accept. But again, that is your choice. I do not need an answer now. And you?
What is it you're asking us to do here? Oh, great Lord Draconic Prince, in your awesome glory.
Well, you could at least let me finish my monologue first. But
Yeah,
you,
rude, Valen.
you have an objective. Walking over to you, Damocles, and looking up. You have an objective. Your people want you to come back, having made yourself into a king. A trophy fit for one. I know where to get it.
Ooh, now you're speaking my language.
And you, looking over at Valen, you've brought some unwanted attention to my city. He walks closer to you, his eyes boring into your soul. There are things, insects, underneath the rugs of this city that we took great care in stamping out. And then you arrived and brought them all back with you. Turns back around. And you. I know you do not like me. Looking at Rickard. But, well, going to be frank, you'll need to get over it for a time. The task, Sir Galbos, that I have is for you to get on a boat and sail very far away. I need something that this alchemist that I spoke of, this one who is versed in recipes, concoctions, and things of the sort, I need you to get to him. Now, you all may be wondering why I don't go there myself. There are eyes. There are many eyes in this city that are constantly scrutinizing, and I must be careful in every step I take. So,
How far away is this alchemist?
You will be sailing for a few weeks.
Thinks in his head, why don't I just sail home?
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt here, but you said I brought someone to wanted attention.
Yes.
Are they here already?
If you haven't noticed them yet, then I pity you.
Well, gentlemen, I believe it is time now we tell the prince what's going on here.
I believe that Galbos, this man can help you find most, if not all, of the ingredients that you seek. If
Hey,
you are
well,
looking...
I'll be going then. Just tell me where to go and I'll go.
Very well. Speak with me tomorrow. I will be at... Well... I'll be at the Silver Spirit tomorrow. Same place, same time as today. Same disguise. Just come and tell me tomorrow if your group accepts or not. And I will make arrangements. The ship will only carry you. You won't have to worry about anyone else, just yourselves and the crew. But the reason that I ask you to go to this alchemist, to this master of the arts, you heard my speech today at the city, the steps to the palace. You even spoke up at it, Leonidas. Well, at the resurrection I spoke of, my sister, she has not been well since her resurrection. Nothing magical has helped. No potion, no elixir, no spell. Nothing has fixed it. I believe it's something deeper. Again, I'm not entirely aware of the means to which I brought her back. But if anyone knows the cure to this depression that she is, that I have brought her back into. This helplessness. She's not herself. And if anyone has the answer, I believe it is this man I am sending you to meet. He is old, he is wise, and he is my only remaining hope. So, let me know by tomorrow if you would all like to go on this journey. You would have a few weeks to make any remaining things done that you need done here in the city. Families, I assure you, I can have guards watching everything that you own in the meantime. What questions do you have for me? It must be brief, but I would like to hear them out.
Why can't you just teleport to this dude? Like, why do we have to take a ship?
Again, even now.
You seem like a very powerful mage.
Well, he smiles. Well, I like to think of myself as a powerful mage as well. But, even now, even as we are here, in this very tavern, with all the windows and doors closed, he looks to his side, kind of around him, and you guys. I know there are eyes watching. And if I go, well, people may be starting rumors of why I went or what's happening in the city. People may look into my sister's conditions, find the reasons to call the family weak. I'm sure if anyone in this group knows about the value of your family's face, Damocles, it is you.
What is the importance of keeping Castle of Varric alive?
The importance of keeping him alive was, you saved a life first of all. I believe even you can see the value in just saving a life, Leonidas, but he starts, his tone lowers. He has been looking into trades, records, money, the flow of goods, as is his duty. And he has noticed some concerning topics. That he's being urged not to by some. They wanted to eliminate him, so he couldn't.
Yes, I can see the kind of attention that would draw to someone like him. Very well. That's all I have for questions.
If there is nothing else, then you can have your tavern back, Mr.
Just,
Damocles.
Quickly before you leave, I know. What do you think of someone named Veilcor?
I do not believe I know the
that
name.
is.
Who is this Veilcor?
Just someone we made an acquaintance of recently. I was just curious if you ever heard of him. If his connections reach the palace.
Not my ears specifically, but I can ask around. Do you believe he is of significance?
I'm not too sure yet, but he seems to keep a good record so far. So.
Well, if I hear his name, I'll take note. Thank you. Very well.
All right, so we
Like I
will
said,
get back to you tomorrow.
By tomorrow. And he kind of adjusts his coat, and you see the dark-haired, scruff, light skin of the previous man restored. All right. Thank you. And he marches on out the door.
Leonidas looks out the door and see how far he gets.
He keeps on strutting
All right, once he's
towards the
a
bridge.
few buildings down, yeah, we'll close the door again, turn around to everyone else.
Valen will kind of plop down on a chair.
All right, I have two things I'd like to address. One, since I was such a blabbermouth last night, why did we not tell him about the doppelganger situation? He is the prince after all.
He probably already knows about it.
He knows about all of us. You think he doesn't know about the doppelgangers?
Well, I would assume so.
He knows about... Oh.
Considering his astute observation of the eyes always watching.
Well, he also knew about
No.
the assassination attempt, so I'm sure he
Correct.
knows of doppelganger.
Well, very well. My
Just
second
kind
point.
of throwing that out there.
That's a fair assumption. My second point. Valen. What is he talking about? What have you brought here? The
I'll look
doppelgangers?
over it.
No. Well, I wouldn't know even if I did.
Well, clearly he
I'll
does,
look over it.
so he knows something you don't.
I'll look over at Galbos.
We might need to keep a closer watch.
Oh, is Gabos dead?
No, just thinking about what to say.
Oh.
Hey, I'll be moving my family into the to the garrison here that we've built. You're welcome to move yours in here as well if you want to.
I've made some preparations back home in case this ever happened, but I think they're, well, who knows now. I want to say they're safer back home than in a building I've recently purchased, but it's hard to say.
Hey, they wouldn't be in a building you recently purchased. They'd be in a building I recently purchased. I'm offering safe haven, and Mary can help take care of them.
Well, Illyra definitely can lend a helping hand too. She's quite fun. And, well, listen, that's another story. Let me think about it, Galbos. We have to keep an eye over our shoulders now.
I agree. You can
I'm
either bring
surprised
them here and have them protected by our hirelings and such, or trust the prince's guard to protect them.
Do not trust the prince. Frank has no idea what he's talking about. It's not just that.
To
You
be
know everything
fair,
about you guys and nothing about me.
I also
That means
have my
He's weak.
questionable thoughts behind him.
I feel as if the royal guard are guarding a specific house and might draw more attention. Not that they'd be out in the open, but I don't know. I have to think on it.
Hey, just know
Become
that
too-
I'll be going on this trip. I don't rightly know what the rest of you will be doing, but It's worth too much to me to find the ingredients on this list.
Well, he made it sound like we should all go with you, and I am here to help you, Galbos. After all, it's a long way from home for me, and they probably all think I'm gone. So
The
no
prince
rush
is
to get
asking
back
us. There's a
now.
reason he contacted all of us and not just one of us.
Correct.
As cautious as I should be, I probably should leave on this journey too.
We've
Just need
become
to spend these next 2 weeks preparing.
a bit of a unit here, akin to our Briere's Talons back home. Ha!
Yeah.
Damocles, what have you?
I have no dog in this fight. I mean, I want to go. I guess I do technically have a dog in this fight. I want the head of that thing that he was talking about.
Now,
I
as the
show
person,
my people, I big strong man.
yes, you are strong to us. And in my personal opinion, fuck the prince. Fuck the prince's ideals.
And Rickard to hop off from his chair.
But what is important to you guys is important to me. You may all have interest in him, but my interest is keeping you all safe. I will be your checks and balances. Don't worry, brothers. I
I
am here to
wouldn't say
help.
I have interest in the prince, but he's, well, he is royalty. If we lend him a hand, who knows where that connection might lead us.
I wouldn't exactly say you have interest in him, but it seems quite vice versa. And if he knows whatever little thingies you brought along with you, whatever little miscreant rats or whatever the hell you did, what were you, like a traitor or something of some sorts?
Maybe it was the doppelgangers.
I don't think it was the doppelgangers. If I'm being honest.
I'm pretty sure you
Much
said
worse.
insects. Why? What bad insect? I've never met a bad insect.
Listen, there's no need for you guys to get wrapped up in my past.
Rickard, you like
Not yet, at
mosquitoes?
least.
A patron, or you guys hear a knocking at the door. Can I come back in yet?
Oh,
On that, Valen will stand up.
I have a lot of thinking to do. The prince said we have a few weeks before we should see him tomorrow, but a few weeks before the journey.
Well, you better get a thinking then.
decide quick. Maybe it'd be better we leave sooner than later.
Maybe you're right, Leonidas. Anyways, I have to get home.
I have to get back to my family.
I have to get home.
All right, Valen. See to it. You get home safe.
Yeah.
And Valen will leave.
Send them in.
All right.
Let them come.
Every time Valen leaves, I just think of that one. I guess it's an anime with the dude in the hat. And he's got the cape, and he's like, "That's it," or whatever. And the person's like, "You didn't do anything." He goes, "Exactly," and he leaves. No, okay. I don't know.
What?
Whatever.
I'm sorry,
dude.
What?
Okay.
I don't recall.
What?
I'm sorry. I wish I
That-
did.
That one anime? There's a lot of that one animes.
I hate all of you. I hate all of you. That's why I don't watch anime.
Valen.
Yes.
You are heading back home.
Distraught.
Um,
A lot going on in my head.
yeah. It's pretty late out now. It's the moon isn't completely out yet, but it's definitely dark. It's, the amount of people at the Sleeping Giant were, spending their evenings there. So as you're about to get home, give me a perception check.
Oh, it's Sailor Moon.
Oh. Oh. What? 14.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. You see a
That's her love interest.
cloaked and hooded
Uh-oh.
figure. You guys can play the track at your doorstep.
Guns you down.
No.
Violent shot.
Cold cuff.
Point blank.
You see a cloaked and hooded figure that is snooping around your house,
Uh-oh.
looking inside your windows.
Can I stealth behind this man
You
or
can.
figure?
Yes. How close would you like to get?
Hmm. Very.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. You get maybe 10 feet behind them. They are kind of looking, trying to observe the inside of your house.
Can I, observing this figure, is there anything about this figure that I would recall? Similar garb,
The hood and the cloak
or
are
it's just
pretty generic.
standard?
Shoot him. With your daggers.
Honestly, after hearing what Zin just said and seeing this, I think I would. I'd throw a dagger.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Search typing.
Am I unseen by them?
Yes.
Do I have advantage on this roll? Just my-
Yes.
Wonderful. Ooh, low roll. 18 to hit.
Okay. That does it.
Okay.
Oh, what the? Looks right back.
Oh.
Oh shit! Turns and starts trying to run.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Well, they
Oh.
would take 9 psychic damage and 12 sneak attack damage.
Okay.
They're trying to run.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm chasing this dude.
It's just you, buddy.
I'll throw another dagger if I can.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh, bro, so low. My roll's so bad in this campaign, man. 10.
You don't know. He could have rolled a 5.
He could have. Could have rolled a 5. Maybe he rolled a 1. Maybe he rolled a 2.
Okay.
Maybe like a plus 11 to fucking.
Plus 7. Plus 7.
No, he ain't no
where's
Jedi
my
Sparks yet,
list?
alright?
Yet.
Okay, buddy.
Yet.
They actually rolled a 6.
Yes! Wonderful.
So all right, you're chasing them down.
Oh.
Man, I want to get into a fight tonight.
Spy.
You're up, Valen.
Was the first dagger my action for this turn?
Yeah.
Alright. I will use my movement. How far is this dude? 15 feet.
This is like after you both have ran.
Yeah, okay. I will use... Wait, so do I have movement or not?
Yes, you do.
15 feet to get up to this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I would have another action by now. I would be able to throw another.
Oh,
Both
sure.
have random hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine.
Upon running up, I would like to try. I would like to try and tackle him to the ground. I just tackle this.
All right, make an attack roll then.
Adding just unarmed strike or
Yes. It is. Yeah, unarmed strike. For the attack
Okay.
roll.
21 to hit.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay, yeah. I mean, you're grappling.
Okay.
Start yelling at him.
But is he just grappled? Can I bring him to the ground?
Yeah, you have him tackled.
Okay. Valen will reach for his real daggers in his back pouch and kind of hold the dagger up to this dude.
No, don't.
What are you doing snooping around my house?
I'm getting information. Getting information.
For who?
I can't say.
Well then.
I'll attack him. Well, I'll wait for the turn. I'll end turn and then I'll attack next turn.
Okay. All right. They're going to try to get out.
Okay.
They rolled a. Oh my gosh. 7.
Roll low. What do I
7.
contest with?
Athletics.
Oh, 16. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, buddy.
Okay.
You're not going anywhere.
They don't have any movement or anything. That was their action. I can't say. Just they like try to push your hand to the dagger like away, and I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, doesn't want
If
to
you
hurt
value your life, speak now.
I can't speak. It'll be worse if I do. Whatever you do to me, it'll be worse.
Dagger, psychic blades coming down. I will stow my real knife.
Okay.
And manifest the blade and slam it down.
All right. Stab him.
Yep.
All right. You stab them. Give me an attack roll.
22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Give me damage.
9 psychic damage.
9.
Plus another 8 sneak attack damage.
You kill them.
Oh. Fucking Christ.
Well. Just add another one to the book.
Valen will stand up. Valen will search this person.
Do they shrivel up and turn into a doppelganger when they die?
They do not. They do not.
Yeah, Valen's searching this person for checking through the bag, everything.
The bag and everything. They have a small dagger and a short sword on them that are just regular. They're pretty. They're okay. They're not new by any means. Their bag is empty. They do have a tattoo on their forearm that looks like a dragon, though.
A tattoo on their forearm that looks like a dragon.
He look like a man.
Is a man who look like a man.
Yeah.
Does it bear any resemblance to the mark on the book? Is there similarity at all?
The dragon head stylization is similar, but there's not 5 of them.
Okay. I will shuffle the body to the side.
Okay.
See if there's anything else on them. I don't think there is. Is there any
No.
money, Mr. DM? No money on this
There's
man?
no money
No monies.
on this woman.
On this woman. Okay. Yeah. Valen will just kind of shuffle the body off to the side of the alley, and I mean, psychic
home.
blade deal no damage, so like no visible damage.
Mm-hmm.
So this person's just passed out. And yep, Valen's gonna rush home now. Like rush home.
Yeah, you're pretty close. Yeah, you get home. You guys can play track reflection.
Oh.
You get home, and is it Alira or Elira?
Illyra.
Alira. Alira is sitting at the near the counter in your home. Another late night?
Yeah, a little worse than I would have thought, actually. We have to move.
Why is that, Valen?
A little bit of my past is catching up to me. And, well, you know of my
It's catching up
new
to you.
friends. Yeah.
Valen, a long time ago, you told me that you were done with this, with the alleyways and the sneaking around and the blood and the killing.
Yeah. I know. I've done my best to keep myself and especially you out of all of it.
Dang it, man. My bad, I'm sorry.
Ruining RP.
Yeah. I lied. I lied.
All right.
I really tried my best to keep it away from you. But I fear that it's catching up to me again.
What happened tonight? Why are you saying that it's catching up to you? What happened?
Well, you know of my new friends in town, of course. We've been kind of, I wouldn't say heroes, but definitely more in the spotlight than I'd like to be.
Yeah, they've been keeping you
Figured
busy.
I could get I've always wanted to keep my skills sharp in case anything ever came up. So I figured slaying a few ghouls and beasts in the cemetery, these guys would help me not lose my edge while turning a new leaf. But we ran into the prince of the city tonight, and he came with the ominous message that my not so clean past is here.
What? The prince told you that your past is catching up to you?
Basically, I didn't get a specific, but I do think it has
You have
been
to know
years.
you have to know how crazy that sounds, Valen. I'm not saying I don't trust you, but that is...
I've done my
How-
best to.
How does he know?
He seems to know a lot. I was a little surprised, actually, that he knew us all by name. Apparently, our deeds around the city are reaching him. We did save I spoke to you the other night. We saved that Osprey, whoever it is.
Yeah.
I don't, listen,
The prince
I'll
knows you by
kinda-
name and says that that people from your past are finding their ways back to you. Valen, that scares me.
If it scares you, it terrifies me. Like I said, I came here to escape that life. But if the vow have returned, I wouldn't put it past them. I was actually coming home to maybe discuss, I don't know. I just don't think it's safe here. He asked us to go on a trip for some alchemist. The prince is asking me to. This is way more in the spotlight than I ever intended to be in this city. I wanted
And what? Just leave us? If you think people are finding you and someone's asking you to leave for weeks?
I know. I know it sounds horrible when put out like this, but I won't just be leaving you guys. The prince offered to guard and watch while we do this mission, it seems, for him. And I've met someone else, a trustworthy hand who also has a family, and I feel like they're also quite concerned. Perhaps I can introduce you, and we'll move to a little safe haven, at least till either I'm around again or we know the house isn't so watched. There was someone peeking in tonight.
Is that why you were out of breath when you came in the door?
Exactly.
Is that why I heard running outside?
Yes.
What
Like
happened?
I said, there was a spy.
Valen, what happened?
The spy was peeking in the house, and well, with what the prince had just told me, I had to keep you guys safe.
Just say it.
They're no more.
Were they even a threat? Do you even know who sent them? Do you know if they were your past or if it was someone else? Do you know if it was just some kid on the street?
Definitely wasn't a kid on the street. But you're all right. I don't know exactly. I'm just paranoid. Listen, this is...
Valen,
If the vow have caught up, this is a bigger issue than just me. This is an issue for our family. I'm sorry. Listen, there's a lot going on tonight.
I made a living for years. When you first met me, saving those who others wouldn't save, helping them. You told me that you liked that about me. You hadn't met anyone like that before. And now you're out here just killing someone because they're outside our house.
Yeah.
Valen,
Yeah.
I'm not against you protecting us and doing what you can to fight back any demons that you thought were behind you. We're raising a child now. Are you going to teach them to? Are you going to teach them to pull a knife every time they see a stranger in the dark?
I could never. I fear it's my own thoughts that I've become too comfortable.
I hope it was someone who wanted to do something bad tonight. I hope it was. Because if it wasn't, and that was just someone, then that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. Look. You've been doing things these past few weeks, and you've been out at your project, building, making things, and you say you're doing these things to protect us, and I love that. And she gets up and walks over to you. If you think that things are coming to hurt us, to hurt you, just make sure that you're not hurting them without knowing why you're doing so.
Yeah.
It took you a long time to open up to me, even after we were married. It took you a long time. I can't let you go back to that, not when we're raising a child. Maybe.
No, I agree.
Maybe with all these things and all this thoughts, maybe it would help you be a little less paranoid if you stopped standing at the door with your back to it, trying to keep it closed. If there are things that are inevitably coming, Valen, she grabs the sides of your neck. Maybe it's time you go out and face what's coming before it comes in here. You are strong. Maybe you weren't meant to just live a normal life.
Yeah. It's a lot to think about now. I think I spent so much time running from my past life. Not that I should embrace it, but at least use my skills for something productive.
Use these skills. Use these skills that you were given for evil and use them to destroy that evil. How about that?
Yeah.
Don't keep using these powers you have, these abnormalities that make you so special. Don't keep using them to just eliminate people on the street. Use them to drive it back. Maybe you need them to feel a little more comfortable. Look, I don't want anything happening to this family. I don't want anything happening to you. But if we're found here in the most secure city that we can think of, then maybe you don't have a choice. Yeah?
I agree. I don't think I do. I think I was naive to think that they wouldn't come after me. Especially after so long.
Her eyes start welling up with tears as she kind of plants her face in your shirt. Just keep coming back.
I will.
And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Dang.
Bum, bum, bum.
Why are your wives cooler than you two are?
Ooh.
Dude, his wife is about to tell him no more adventuring.
Yup.
My
When
wife's
you,
about to be like,
That's it, buddy.
"Hey, don't leave us on this adventure."
Yeah.
When you said she puts her hand on his neck, I thought you said hands on his neck. Like,
I saw you
choking
to move
him out,
about.
yeah.
it's like choking.
Yeah.
Just start,
No, I meant like I meant like cupping his like
Yeah.
yeah.
like, oh my love.
No, like this, not like this, like this, not like this.
You're killing people outside. Well, take this.
Question: how can Valen go on a weeks-long trip and leave his family behind when the most important thing to him is his family?
Because the prince asked me to.
True.
This will help his family.
True.
The prince.
But like, you
Of
won't
all
even leave
people
your
asked me
family
to?
for a night. So how are you gonna leave him for a week or weeks?
Yeah, I'm not leaving my family for over the night because Rickard wants to forge in the forge.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave my family because the prince of the city I'm in requested my service.
And there could be issues arising.
Rickard out here catching strays.
Yeah.
Listen,
I lied.
oh,
I lied.
I lied. That was so good. That was so good. Oh my god.
Oh,
Also,
Good
OOC, how can I leave my family? Because Mr. C wants to go on cool adventures, and Alan is needs to follow along with what Mr. Z, the puppet master, is doing.
because I'm
Wait,
playing
but-
D&D.
But Mr. Z made a character all about his family. So come on, what would the
Yeah.
character do?
Well, you know what? Mr. Z is also in control.
And his
So the
wife also just said, "Go out there and do something about it."
Yeah, do something about it.
Yeah.
True. Then profusely choked him.
Leonidas needs to smite something.
Choked me out.
Oh,
Yeah,
I do promise. I know last week and this week were very light combat, and some of you had no combat. But I promise, combat are coming.
Next week, major combat.
Major combat. Let's do it. We haven't done major combat in a while.
We fight Zin.
Oh my god.
Rickard convinces the group.
Wait, so
Kill
how did he? I don't. Zin could do
It was the
that
best.
as a sorcerer.
Zin casts giant spell of a level you have not seen before.
No, I meant
Yes.
like the disguise self
Magic
thing,
The disguise self.
or like
Disguise
the
self?
shapeshift.
If you recall, Zin was disguised the entire
That's
first.
Oh, you're
episode.
right.
that's all
Yes,
he
yes.
ever had.
Yes, now I remember.
Yeah.
Forgot
Zin,
about
that
that.
disguise self was like the first spell Zin ever learned.
And
ever.
he said, I gotta leave the group now because it's been 10 minutes.
It's been an hour,
Oh, yeah,
so
it's
an hour.
I need to go.
Disappear.
I need to go now.
I need to go recast
Yeah.
Exactly.
Must disappear now.
because Drow aren't welcome here yet. They're not socially accepted until centuries
Never.
after when they own a
Centuries
giant
later.
city.
Oh, so you're
and
saying
then Rickard appears.
you're saying this alchemist is on Japesh, huh? We're gonna go meet the necromancer himself, Bobby Giraffe Pants.
He did
did
not say we were going to
Japesh.
Japesh.
I know he didn't say Japesh. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing
Bobby
ideas
Nesbitt
out there.
dead. Bobby Nesbitt are
Until-
long
Hey,
dead.
he's a
until,
necromancer. He can live forever. He'll figure it out.
Until it's canon that like his 8
No, I
times
know,
great
yeah.
grandson is the king currently.
I know.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
I'll catch y'all later.
Bye,
Later,
Mangoose.
Mangoose.
Adios.
All right, Mangoose. Good night.
I-
I did not kill the king yet, Double. I did not kill the king. But,
So,
yeah.
yeah, there will be combat,
bye,
and
Banner.
also,
What the fuck?
you will not be going to Japesh. You will find out where you're going when you're deemed needed to know.
Okay.
When Zin tells
There-
us, because
there are-
Zin's so cool.
There are eyes watching,
Yep.
There are eyes watching.
and
A little bit of Valen lore drop too.
and
Ooh.
whose side are you on?
Yeah, who the fuck the Val? That's your group you work for, buddy?
The vow.
The question,
That's
the
pretty
question, the questions remain this episode. Many questions asked, not a lot of answers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is the royalty the good guys? I don't know.
Are
bad
they the good guys?
I don't know.
No.
Leonidas.
They seem
No.
pretty cool to me. I
He's
think
not a
Valen will
fan.
side with Zin and become a loyal subject to Zin no matter what. And if the group says otherwise, I'm going to have to kill them.
Leonidas doesn't like Zin, but Zin
Yeah.
can get Leonidas to Regalia.
This is true.
This is real.
This is true. This is
He
true.
doesn't, as a paladin, he doesn't like sacrificing his own people for the greater good of resurrecting a family member.
Oh, I feel you. I feel
Oh,
you.
by the way, I will say, you're doing Zin justice. W Mans.
Thank you. I'm trying to
W-
keep the. I'm,
the
I'm trying
French.
to keep not just the not just the. I'm trying to keep the. Oh, what?
motivation?
Nah, not only partly the motivation, but like just the vibe, the aura,
Yeah.
the tude.
His slight
Dude.
arrogance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Slide.
Yes. So he said slight arrogance.
Well,
This dude's
I
an
think-
absolute asshole.
Yeah.
I think damn near dying and having to get re-resurrected by your daddy might have changed, a little general arrogance out of him, but who the hell
Yeah,
knows?
it might be a little less, but
I mean,
then again, he does have his own
is
city
his
now.
dad the guy who resurrected him?
True.
Ooh. Oh yeah, how'd he get out of the
Oh,
dagger?
Ooh.
Da, da, da!
Ooh. You don't know about the dagger.
Nope.
Yeah,
know about any of
no,
that.
Raven.
Nobody does.
No one does.
You don't know about that.
Nalta Rook
OOC
had the
and
dagger.
IC.
Yeah, Rook
OOC
had the dagger.
and IC.
In and out of character, it is a mystery that may be revealed. Who knows?
Later in the line.
Well,
You guys, you might need to make the right connections, and
I
Don't
can't
worry.
wait to meet Nalta Rook later in this campaign.
yeah, oh yeah, the centuries old Goliath that
Yeah.
don't live past 100.
Centuries old skeleton of Nalta Rook. Yeah.
Cast in resin for the whole world to see in a museum.
Actually, we'll just find Osbert hanging out on the side of the road.
Oh my
Osbert's
God.
definitely not
I
alive.
know.
Osbert, yeah.
Osbert found a way to
Goblin
live forever.
lifespan. Oh my God.
oh my God.
I'm excited though. Arc 2 going good so far.
Arc
Arc
2 is.
two
I
going-
didn't expect to meet Zin so
Arc
early.
2 is Arc 2 has been hyper RP so far.
It has been. Well, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get the group like figure out what we're doing. I don't want to be like
that's what I've been
Jedediah
trying
and
to
be like,
do.
all right, well, what are we gonna do now? Where to?
I'm trying to this episode I was trying to kind of start steering in a direction of like you have some options on what you want to do now, but I know so far it's kind of been like we don't really know what we're gonna do day to day. This second arc of the campaign, I'm trying to like establish
know what we're doing.
okay, we all have a purpose now.
Yeah.
So that's why
that
that's
makes
why
sense,
it's been
yeah.
so much RP. Because I'm trying to get there. I'm like, hey, it's episode 11, and they don't really have a drive yet, so
True.
I'm trying to get that.
True.
But yeah, I think we're good now. So we'll see
Yep.
what happens next episode
We'll see
on
what happens.
the scales of fate.
There's the scales of fate.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream real quick. I'll be right back.
I'm leaving.
Okay, bye, J-Walk.
Yeah.
Good night, stream. We'll catch you tomorrow.